Love when it works. Give me a clicker. Thank you. Everyone can hear runes right now. There we are. So many people beat us there. Hello, everyone.
You never do your intro anymore.
Huh? Oh, I should have had it.
It's too late now.
81 degrees. Ugh.
Hmm.
California. It's crazy. Well, no, we had 65 yesterday.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that.
Well, yeah, I know it wasn't
sunny, beautiful 65. Take a walk in the park.
Well, you wouldn't take a walk in the park anyhow.
65 maybe. If it's sunny. And
No, you'd not.
Jenny, I might.
When have you ever taken a walk in the park?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've never taken a walk in the park.
Yeah, Brunswick Lake is a park.
Okay.
See? Rooney, we can hear you. Yep.
Trust me, we can hear Rooney too. She has
Florida.
She has her bone stuck on the roof of her mouth.
Kathleen, you probably got our weather from yesterday.
Hello, Beth. Beth, did you finally make it in? She was stuck in traffic for over an hour today. Hello, everyone. It doesn't look like we have a lot of people tonight, which I'm surprised. I think this was the most selling class to date. And it wasn't even because of pinners, but I think we sold more of these classes than anything.
Hi, ladies and pups.
I know, it's so bad. She eats her bone. You could come up on us. She eats her bone, and then it gets stuck in the roof of her mouth, and she barks it out. I mean, that is literally what she's doing, is barking her bone out.
And she's upstairs and the door's shut. So.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
How come it's going to take a minute to come up?
Yeah. And yeah, it always does. You act like you're new.
That's long. Oh,
there we go. Hi, everyone.
Houston says that they say it's chilly in Houston.
It is?
Let's party, and I mean, let's party with me cutting some paper.
Miss Sarah.
Can't wait to hear about pinners.
Oh, we can't wait to tell you about pinners. Wasn't everything we thought it was going to be. We'll just say that. Yeah. The people were very nice, but yeah, pinners was not good. We'll talk about pinners. We will talk about pinners. Okay, so what time is it? It's 8:03. Oh, we can start. Oh my God, Justine.
Excuse me.
Well, you're gonna have to get awake because we're gonna go to the casino tonight.
No, I'm not.
Just for an hour.
No.
Just come and watch me play. Okay. That's it. Justine.
Why didn't you get it?
Why didn't she get it?
She can't find a shipping notice and ordered 2 kits.
Well, wait a minute. I didn't get my kit on time. Oh. I wonder what happened there. I don't know. Well, hello, everybody. If we have new people, we don't have a lot of people on tonight. If we sold more kits than any kit we've ever sold, and this is the less amount of people we've ever had. Go figure. So for those of you who don't know us, hello. And if you're new from Pinners, hello, welcome. I'm Jennifer. This is Justine. And this is class 402. Yay! Woo-hoo. Okay. Go down to craft cam, please. Yeah, that's strange. Yep. So, okay, so we are going to... does Deb have 2 new kittens in her house?
Frankie and Big Lou.
Let's Big Lou. Let's go ahead and open up your kits and take out your 2-pack of crystals and put those to the side.
Aaron says, Tracy said, it's Valentine's weekend.
Well, what does that mean?
People go out to, since Valentine's on Tuesday.
Okay.
Who knows?
I know. I bet you, I don't know. I bet you half of our... Oh, Carol's in the house. Hello, Carol.
Hi,
maybe,
Carol.
Maybe we'll call Carol. So here is your color sheet. Here's the 2 cards, and of course your cards are going to look much better than this. Stamp is Grace, which for you ACA people, you should be getting that relatively soon. We mailed this out yesterday, 2 days ago.
For what?
Grace.
Let
When
me
did we
think.
sell at the ECA?
It was yesterday.
Okay, yeah, so you're probably just starting to get those now. And then the crystals that we use. Now, we will talk about this new crystal, Graphite Nightfall. We'll talk about that a little bit later because there are 6 new colors. Beth, maybe you could tell me how many colors there is. I think there's 6. Oh, okay, so people in PA and Wisconsin
New Jersey.
got theirs today. That's good. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull out where it says online classes, sign up for the auto ship, and let's start there, which is going to be this class or this card right here. And we won't put, look, I did the camera. I redid the camera so it's closer to me. And look how much more I have to put the card down. That's actually pretty good.
Mary got hers in Maryland today.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, I know, but
You act like that's like California. Maryland.
I'm saying when I mail stuff to Michigan, it's 2-3 days half the time. They're getting it.
Misty's getting hers in Colorado tomorrow.
Huh.
For those of you who have not signed up for the automatic ship, this is what that information is. Don't have to, but I would suggest it because you get 4 free pop dots, which is kind of cool. Okay, so let's build, and there's lots to talk about. We'll talk about things as we go along, but let's build this card base first, okay? Because I don't like people jumping the gun on this one because it's a little bit different. So let's go ahead and adhere. Here's our card base. It's going to open up from right to left. And for any of those who are new today, for anyone those are new, if you have questions because we're live and you need to ask something, go ahead and ask, and we could, answer the questions. And I wonder if Kathy, our new Kathy, is Kathy Valera, and I wonder if she found us or not. Okay, so card is going to open up from right to left, and the base of this card is going to be this flowery print. So let's go ahead and put on the oh my God.
Flowery.
Thank you, print, and wait right there. So let's just go ahead and do that. Oh my God, that bone is really stuck in his mouth.
I know, she's still barking it out.
It's ridiculous. I mean, have you ever heard of such a thing?
No.
A dog barking out a bone. It's ridiculous. Hello from Cleveland. Well, hello. Oh my goodness.
Is this your new paper?
This is... The card base is Echo Park. The image itself is paper. It's our paper. And I think I know what I'm doing for 402, which I'm excited about.
3.
So 3, hopefully it'll work. Okay, so let's go ahead and attach that.
She does bark like that every Friday, but this was a little bit longer
It
than
was.
usual. Oh, I think she got it out. I don't hear nothing.
Either that or she's not really choking on it. And Andy's not recognizing that. Okay. So now I want to do this next part. I hope you guys didn't jump the gun and go before me. I want to show you what I did here. So now we're going to tear these. And we're going to tear these towards us because I want these white edges to show. So everyone look up. Perfect. Everyone look up. See how I have these white edges showing? So we're going to tear these papers towards us. But watch what I'm going to do real quick, okay? So everyone watch this. And then you can go ahead and do this.
I was watching you.
So I know. So you're going to have, again, just watch me do this, okay? Because if you do it right, it could look really cool. Well, it's going to look okay either way, but I just want to show you something different here, okay? So this is going to be your bottom paper, and this one's going to be your top paper, okay? And I am just going to tear them one side towards me. So I'm just going to tear them together, one side, and I'm going to give it a little bit of dimension, meaning, go in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm just not tearing straight down. See how I'm giving it some...
Laura Siegel says, "Is that home again?" Question mark.
Hold on one second. Okay, so see how that's torn like that? Now I torn it like that because, watch, when we go to separate this, it's going to look exactly the same. See what I did? Pretty cool, no, Justine?
Very cool.
Okay, so tear them together so when we separate them, they're going to look the same. Now, I want you to move this over, and this is going to be a total guess. So you're going to move this over, and I'm going to say, okay, if I tear here, I'm probably... Oh, no, I got to tear it this way. Hold on. I have to move it over this way, because I want more of, yes, I want more of this. So I'm going to move it over, let's just say, actually, you know what? I want everyone to stop. And I want everyone to do that. So go ahead and pick up your paper. Let's do this one at a time. Go ahead and pick up your paper. Put your green on the bottom, that on the top, and go ahead and tear towards you together one side. So everyone go ahead and do that.
She was saying the name of this paper pack is Home Again.
Oh, it is Home Again.
Yes.
It is.
Okay.
Okay.
Jackie, 78 in California.
It's crazy. Jackie, I have some very good news for you, but I'm not going to share it yet. I'll share it in a little bit. Okay, so is everybody torn? So now, because if you everyone look up, this is my original card. This top piece is going to be shorter than this aqua piece. So we're going to move this top piece, and again, this is a total guess. Let's move this top piece over about an inch, and then we're going to tear again. So if I measure it, yeah, that's about an inch. So I'm going to move it over an inch, and I'm going to turn it around because I want to tear towards me. And if this doesn't work, we'll do it again, okay? So, but I want you to make sure you tear to the bottom piece too. So you're going to tear both pieces together towards you. It's like jumping into a pool. You don't want to do it because you don't want to do it wrong. So you're tearing towards you. And again, you're going to have the same edge there. So this piece then is going to move over there, and look at that. The pieces are going to look almost, well, really, if you did it right, exactly the same.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's cool?
Yeah.
Okay, does everyone see that? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to adhere this one flat against your card. So this one's going to go flat against your card. Now, if you didn't tear enough off, you can go ahead and put these back together and tear again. That's totally up to you. But I'm pretty happy with my tears. I'm good with that. Okay, so we all on the same page together. So this one's going to go flat against your card. So let's go ahead and do that. It's quiet, like nobody has a question right now, so I don't know if they're working, they're not working. They got it. Normally we have a couple questions.
Hi, April Johnson. Hello from Texas, Michelle.
Whoops. And if I turned this around, that's okay. I'll just make sure I put it on the right way. So do I want it like that or do I want it like that? I think I want it like that. So just try to eye it up. And you're going to put that right, and my opening is right here, but I want to turn it this way because I could see it better. So just kind of make sure that you're even, Steven, on both sides.
Every week I learn a new technique, a different technique from you. You are amazing.
Thank you. It would be more amazing if Justine came to the casino with me tonight.
Deborah says, I have 2 questions, just not related to tearing the paper.
Go ahead, you could ask. You could ask because the next thing is going to be pop dotting, and that's going to take a while. So, this one, you know it's coming. This is going to be pop dotted, okay? And make sure you line it up. I mean, if you want to turn it this way so it's different, you sure can. It'll give you a different look.
I like it better the same.
Right. It'll give you a different look. So that's fine. It looks like Arkansas. That's very funny. Okay? But I do like it the same right now. Okay? So we're going to pop dot this. So let's go ahead and pop dot this. And this is where it's going to take me some time because, you know, I like to go crazy. Do we have, let me ask, do we have any newbies in the house right now? Is there anybody new right now? Because if there is, I'll teach a different way. Although, you know what? I should because we are now putting these on YouTube. Did anyone go back and watch this on YouTube?
Someone made a comment. Sandra Song, I think, says you're on YouTube, so she must have seen it.
Yep. Remember, we,
Misty wore her hat today.
she did wear. It was, download our 2 weeks ago. Our class was 3.5 hours long. It took 6 hours to download that to YouTube. It was ridiculous. Thank God I was able to go to sleep, and I woke up and it was just finished and still on the screen.
We have a newbie. Her name is Jackie Davis.
Oh my God.
Carla Villa is her second class. Sherry Olson says I watched on YouTube last week.
Good.
And her question, Deborah's question was, I do not have a katana for my crystals. I have this pencil thing. I got it in Expo. Tell me the benefits of a katana.
Yep, absolutely. That little pencil thing that you got at Expo, I guarantee you that it doesn't work 100% of the time. The crystal katana really works 100% of the time. I will do a couple crystals, and when I do that, let me kind of run through all that at that time, okay? But yeah, no, it really works 100% of the time. And plus it has the back that you could push crystals, move crystals on. And it's the workhorse. It's made to last.
Her second question was, any advice with sticky specs?
Yeah. Use them only when you have to. It's hard. Sticky specs, I mean, it's a love-hate relationship. I only use sticky specs when I'm using dyes. That's it. That's really it. After you use them, you got all those little things on your fingers. You have to make sure that you rub them off. I guess I should ask, what specifically are you asking about with sticky specs?
Misty wore her hat to run errands.
Oh my God.
Deborah said she glued her fingers. I glued my fingers more than once.
Yep, I can believe that.
Oh, she glued her fingers more than the die cut. I'm sorry.
I can believe that.
I couldn't read it on
I will, if we have a lot of time, I will show you a way to do that. Steven from A Crafty Situation did a video at one point, which was very helpful, but I could show you some pointers for sure. Okay, make sure I stay in screen. Now, for you newbies and for the people who are watching on YouTube and just catching us, I realize that you're going to look at this back of this and think, oh my God, there's too many pop dots. And Lee Wilkins, I'm very sad you're not coming to Spring Bling. I think it's one of your first times that you haven't gone, correct? I know it's a busy time of the year for you, and I know you probably couldn't get off all week, but I just want you to know that I'm sad I'll miss you. So going back to pop dots, I know newbies are looking at this thinking, why are you using so many pop dots? In fact, if you're new, you're going to be floored. You're just not even going to believe how many pop dots we use. This is the thing, and I say this all the time, and even my experienced crafters with me know what I'm going to say. I want you to use more pop dots than you're used to, but you do not have to use as many as I'm using right now. Okay? But I want you to use more than what you're used to, because we want to do what we call pop dot sturdy. So when you touch the card, nothing, if you touch this card, nothing moves. It's all flat, or not flat, it's all popped and sturdy. Okay? What is Laura talking about?
Laura?
That she did buy the reverse tweezers?
She had said earlier she likes her pencil.
Oh.
But she did buy the reverse tweezers. She says, yeah, I can't take a whole week, she said, Lee.
Yeah, that's sad. She will be missed.
Claudette said, not crafting, just watching on my daycare. Kids have strep and gave it to me. Nothing
Ew.
like spreading the love. Tips for pop dots on a big piece like this. Take the top off of the sheet, then attach the paper and pull the back off.
Yep, you can do that. I've done that before. It's I don't think it saves time because you're still taking the same amount of dots off. I do that when I'm doing full sheets, like, not rounded edges, where it's like full, like a perfect square.
Megan says, well, I knew I missed something. Are there any kits left?
Megan, there are. There's a lot of kits left because we made like 300 extra for pinners, and we did not sell them all. So yes, we have a lot of these kits extra, but we'll talk about pinners. I mean, that's we still are going to do Georgia pinners. Okay, are we good here?
Bernice says, I'm wearing my pink sweatshirt with popped out sturdy on the front.
I love that. What does Jean say?
Am I the only one who is still trying to find my kit? Oh, where is that safe place where I put it to keep it safe?
That's very funny.
I'm hoping now that I am confessing the collective power of the class will lead me right to
That is very funny.
Marion said she can't leave her dogs for a week.
Well, that's why you have a dog sitter. Okay, so I want to go on to one other thing before you guys jump the gun on this. And let me point out real quick, and you're probably going to have to give me a clicker. Let me point out on this that, look, I want to show you right away. Boom, boom. This is not perfect. Now, the card looks beautiful, and you didn't see that in perfection. And you're not going to see it on yours either, okay? So don't worry if you're not perfect here, okay? But we're going to show you what we're going to do here. But do not worry if you're not perfect, okay? So you're going to take this guy, okay, this die cut that we cut out for you. We're going to use the brown, we're going to use the brown side without the black, okay? So brown side without the black. This one has the black. That's the brown side without the black. Does everyone see that?
We have Sheila Jameson here from Wichita, Kansas.
It's awesome. Oh, we know. That's our friend. Isn't that our friend? Don't we know her? Didn't we meet Sheila last? I think we
we did.
I think we met her last week. Okay, so we're going to take this, and we're going to take our cutter, and I want you to cut. I'll try to show you here, and then I'll show you where I'm cutting. I want you to cut right here, all the way down. Hold on. Right there, all the way down. Okay, click that. Okay, so let me do it, and then I'll show you where I cut it. But right smack dab in the middle.
Laura Siegel says, my Fanster sweatshirt is on back order, ETA.
Well, it was supposed to be done this week. Ran out of time. Supposed to be done last week. Ran out of time. Elizabeth is gone, so there's a lot of things that we're behind on, and sweatshirts and apparel are one of them. We just have to do it. I'll try to... I will make a priority of doing that next week. We just got to do that. Okay? So this is where... Actually, go to Jewel Cam and then click me. Okay, right there. So does everyone see where I cut? Let me do this. Everyone look up. That's where we cut. Perfect.
Marion says her dogs are mean, nasty rascals.
And look, we're on that side. We're not on the side that has the black, okay? It's just a little bit too harsh. Okay, it's on this side. Okay? Are we good? Is everyone cut there? It was horrible, Carrie, but we'll talk about that. Okay? So now what I want to do, I'm going to put this through... Oh, do I have my little X? I don't have my little X. Can you go grab my little Xer?
That's the smaller one?
Yeah. Or give me that one, because that one's just sitting right there. See, Sheila was there last. We did meet Sheila there last week. I know, I knew her. Oops. This doesn't have a cartridge. I ran out of them. That's too funny. Okay, hold on. I want to go get my X machine. And let me get back on the craft cam. There we go. Thank you, Donna. And hold on, I just want to have my X here. But I don't want everyone to go on because I want you to do it exactly the way that I do it. And then once you learn, you can do whatever you want to do, okay? So I'm going to take this one, the one that has the big, thick thing on the bottom. This thing. I want that at the bottom. So I'm going to start at the bottom, so I'm going to use that. So I'm going to put this through my X maker. And by the way, you all talked me into, you guys talked me into a couple things. You all talked us into doing just a Pop Dot special before Mid-Year Cheer. So there will be a Pop Dot special before Mid-Year Cheer.
Anita says, wait, please show up close so I can screenshot it. I am dumb tonight.
Okay, here you go, Anita. I'm going to hold this like this, okay? Go ahead, Anita. Take a picture.
Hi, Linda Collins.
Okay, so this is going to go on the bottom. So I'm going to pull this off. We know this is a perfect 6x6, and we know this is a perfect 6x6. So I'm going to pull this off, and I'm going to start in my middle. So I'm going to guess, and I'm going to line this up totally against the bottom, and I'm going to guess, because I could kind of see too, where my right and my left side are, okay? So I know I'm sticking up in the air. Look, I'm sticking up in the air. I get it. So I'm on the bottom, and I'm really to end, but I'm not putting these down. This is stuck up in the air. What I want you to do, what you can do to start it, is I want you, because we are tearing this, and I'm going to start just with the snip of my scissors, you're going to tear this off. Okay, so you have this piece. See that? And then this is going to go on your bottom part of the base of your card. And you're going to stick that in there. And if there's not enough room because you have too many pop dots, just chop a little piece off, but I think you'll be okay. And actually, I'm going to not fight with that. I'm just going to cut that. And then tuck that under. Okay, does that make sense? So we have it on the top, and we have that on the bottom. So now you're just going to repeat the process here on the reverse side. And again, it's easier for me to cut it just to start the tear. And then tear, but don't cut it because everything else is tore, so we want to stay with that torn look. And again, can people see over my hands? Mm-hmm. Just on the base of this card, all the way to the end, all the way to the bottom. I love this look. When I was doing this card, because we had to go to Pinners, and we literally had 3 days to do this. And when I say do this, I mean copy everything, make everything, put the things together. It was crazy. I put this on, I thought, oh, I don't want to do that because that would be that's so much more work. But I'm telling you, between Beth, Peggy, and myself, and Justine, we busted you know what, and we got them all out and done. Okay, we good here? So we're going to do the same exact thing up here. But isn't that cool now that you did that? Isn't that a great look? I just think that's so much fun. You guys could see it better on your end. So let's just do the same thing on the top. And again, you're going to put it on the top first. Don't push it down on the sides because you're going to tear that. And then stick it on the base of your card.
Feel better, Linda.
What's wrong with Linda?
She has a migraine. She's going to go to bed.
Oh,
She'll watch tomorrow.
Too bad, Linda. Linda, I will probably talk to you. I don't want to say in a week, but maybe 2 weeks. But get better. Okay. And I don't like, see this? Click me. I don't like all this. What's all the thumbs up for? So I'm just going to cut this off like this. Maybe they like the look. I think that's what they're saying.
Hello, Barbara. She says, you're amazing. We appreciate everything you do for us.
Staff was amazing. They really came to the plate. I mean, everybody.
Maybe that's what the thumbs up are.
Oh, that's probably true. I mean, even Beth, our Jewel counter, she has now a full-time job during the day, and she was there till very late at night.
Linda says, we like what we see.
Okay, so kind of even. And again, I'm just going, if you could tear, go ahead and tear. I just found it much easier to start it with my scissors. Because then if not, I was tearing all over the place. And then tuck it in flat against the card base. Okay, and then the same thing on the other side.
What did Andy say when you told him about runes today?
Couldn't believe it. Oh my God.
I have to let him in. You got to give him one try.
Our dogs were terrible this week. They both ran away. And I mean ran and ran and ran and ran and ran.
You got to go upstairs. Okay.
It was ridiculous. So, and they ran because from the car to the warehouse, it's literally, what, 5 feet?
No, no. No.
And I literally let them out of the car and they went right into the warehouse. And at the end of the day, they go from right to the warehouse, right to the car because they know they're going to eat. Well, 3 days ago, Rooney, instead of going to the car, she made a right and she just took off. She was gone. And we have a lot of coyotes here, so I mean, she could have been easily coyote meat, very easily.
That was last week, wasn't it? That
Maybe
happened before
it was.
We went, yeah.
So Justine had to go around the block, and we're screaming for her. We finally got her. So then the other day I came to the warehouse, and Crosby went left as we got there and was running like a madman up on the hillside. Ridiculous. I like this look too, Elena. I love it. Okay, so we should be done with the card base. Now, I know a lot of you jumped the gun and go ahead of me, which is fine, but I just wanted to make sure I got that done, because that was just a little bit more, you need a little bit more instruction on that. So let's go ahead and take the gray piece. And the gray piece, we're going to cut the entire thing out. And I'm going to tell you, because it has all these loop-de-loops, this is going to be the bear. For those of you who have the layering dies, this is when you seriously may want to take out your layering dies and cut this outside layer out. Because all those loop-de-loops, it's a little bit crazy.
Tracy said, we saw the local coyote humping our neighbor's dog a few days ago.
What?
It's mating season.
And that's even worse then, because they would come out. Yeah, it was...
That's what we said, April. He's used to running in my backyard.
That's exactly... Yes, April, that's exactly what we said. Because that's exactly what he was doing. He was just leaping and jumping, running back and forth.
He was having fun.
Yeah, he was. He was frolicking is what he was doing. It was absolutely ridiculous. But this was yesterday when the rain was terrible. So as he was running back and forth, we just watched his belly and his legs get more dirty and get more... And we should have taken a picture, Justine. And more dirty and more dirty and more dirty. And he finally got tired and he just came back in. And then that's when I called Cynthia and I said, can I bring him in for a bath? He was ridiculous. But yeah, April, that's exactly what he thought. And it was funny because then yesterday when I pulled in, my circles do not... I do not cut these round little guys good at all. I'm telling, if you guys have those dies, you may want to get those out.
No, little boy.
I don't even know what I was saying. Okay, so here is the exciting news. I know you guys don't think we listen to you, but we try to read, and I'm going to say we do read, every single post on Facebook, and there's a lot of us that read them on Facebook that you guys put down. And I think it was Jackie Davis that started it. And because you said we're in Sacramento. God, something smells like cigarette smoke. I think it's your coffee. What is that?
That's my cinnamon, spiced hot cinnamon tea.
It actually smells like cigarette smoke.
Jenny, it does.
It does. So anyhow, so you said because Sacramento is what, the end of August? I don't know, October, something like that. And you said we should stay there and come to Orlando because Orlando is only 8 miles away, or 8 hours away. The problem is we're going to Sacramento, but the following weekend we're at CK in Tennessee. So that's why we didn't sign up for Ontario. But the more I thought about it, and I thought, well, you know what, since we're going to be out there, we probably should stay out there because we do have a huge fan base in that area. And if we stayed out there, it would be easier travel-wise. I mean, Justine and I would fly back and forth because we have too much work to do. But I'm talking about, I think it's Peggy and her husband that are going to drive the truck out there for the Sacramento show. It would be easier for them just to hang out there for 5 days and go to Ontario. So what I'm trying to say is we have decided that we are doing the expo in Ontario, and then we're going to send another group of people to Tennessee that same weekend. So you Western California people, we will be in the Expo Ontario
Cool beans.
show. Yep, I know, Laura, you had talked about that too. So yes, so we really do listen to you guys. More so than you think. Oh, and on the same breath, I know a lot of you guys, someone wants to go to the casino. Who's at the casino? And that doesn't make you want to go?
No, 800.
Okay, we'll go tonight.
Okay.
We'll only go. Okay, why don't we go? And we'll only go for like 2 hours.
Okay, that's a lot of money in 2 hours.
Okay, well then we'll go 1 hour. We'll go 1 hour.
Okay.
Okay? We'll go 1 hour.
Laura says we get to see the pods.
I know. Well, this is the cool thing about the pods. You do get to see the pods. So everyone said, "Ooh, are you going to do a wrap on the van or on the Denali?" And you have no idea how much I want to do the wrap. Not necessarily for advertisement, but to embarrass the hell out of Justine as we travel across the country. But we're not going to wrap the Denali. We are going to instead, as soon as we get, well, we have to get our 2 other pods are going to be here by Wednesday, and then I have something else coming that I hope works for another set of stamps, and then Robbie's coming back out here in 2 weeks so we could do the art anthology setup, which I think we're halfway there. So once we have all that, which will be within 2 weeks, then we could go out and buy the trailer. I think it's going to be a 16-foot trailer, which is crazy. But once we have that trailer, we'll post the picture of that too. But we're going to let Fansters decorate the trailer, meaning, like, you know, if you want to make a sticker, like your location or your name, or, you know, like Fanster Jackie, you know, whatever, you guys will be able to put stickers on the trailer, which I think will be pretty cool. So we'll allow you guys to do that. We'll allow you, like it's a big deal. But I think that's pretty cool.
Laura
Some people
said she's going to bring you corn dogs.
Oh my God, I would love it. Now all of a sudden I want a corn dog. Oh my God. Speaking of which, oh my God, let's talk about Mary Yeager, who came to Pinners last weekend and brought the biggest bag of food like ever in the history of biggest bag of food. We didn't even really open the entire thing until we got home, and we ate so much there, and we just literally ate all the things on top of the bag because it's all our favorites. Like, you could tell she's a fanster because everything that we ever liked was in there. It was crazy. Like Justine's favorites and my favorites. It was just crazy. So we brought most of it. Well, we ate a lot of it there, but we brought it back. So Mary Yeager, thank you. And is Mary Yeager on right now?
I haven't seen her yet.
Okay, let's see if she's on. So that was very nice. And then Raylene was also out there. Well, there's a couple people out there. We'll talk about them. But Raylene
Pam
was out
on.
there
I saw
too.
Pam on earlier.
Yeah, Pam was there. Raylene was awesome because she had her little Suburban, and she was able to take us to and from the hotel because once our van was packed, we didn't have room, and she saved us money, which was great. Wrap the trailer. No, I think we could wrap the trailer maybe even on one side. That's an idea, wrapping the trailer. Maybe we could wrap the trailer. I don't know, but it would just embarrass Justine. I just love it so much. Okay, look who's maybe chillaxed with their pill. So for you newbies right now, you are going to take your black pen, and we are going to outline very, very, very slowly. Although, if you draw a line in this, you're going to hardly tell, so I'm not so worried about this. You're going to outline this entire thing all the way around your image.
Jackie, Peggy and her husband will stay in the California area. We'll fly back.
Yeah, we have too much to do. Justine and I will fly back and fly back.
Michelle says, bling the doors on the trailer, Misty.
Well, I want Misty to bling something on the something. Maybe she could bling the Stamplistic sign. You know what I mean? And maybe that could be on there. I don't know. So it's all coming together. But we have so much into this.
Oh,
Watch.
God. Put one of those electronic mini billboards on the top of your car.
It's going to be fun.
Jackie says, oh, bummer, I was going to plan your week. Misty says she would love that.
I know she will. Misty's so... I got to tell you, Misty is awesome. I could send her... Whatever I send her, she just blings up. She's just... Misty's a very good person. I got to tell you, for those of you who know what Crafters Classroom is, Misty has some... Oh, I need my... Misty has some awesome friggin... I need to wipe this off. Misty has some... Here, I'll use the inside of my sleeve for right now, but can you grab that?
Is there towel in the other room?
I think so. Oh, I forgot my glasses. I will do that, Misty. Oh, for anyone who's in Crafters Classroom, I'm telling you, she has two of the coolest projects coming up. And one Misty that you gave me, I use every single day. It's
does.
ridiculous. Oh my God, Laura Siegel said we could go to Disneyland. It's on her. I bet you she could get us in.
What?
Would you want to do that?
Love it.
I would do that. If you're serious, Laura, I normally don't take people up on offers like that because it's just not right to do. But if you really could do that, we may do that. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun, actually.
Draw Pop
Maybe
Daddy
we can
on
make
it
that
and
a
bling it.
Fanster Day.
Did
You know, people would come out there. It'd be a Fanster Day. I don't know. We'll talk about that. That's a ways off, but that would be very nice. Okay, so now we have, well, besides you have small pieces and you have a big, besides this piece, put this piece to the side. I'm not there yet. I'm looking at these two pieces. And again, they both match, so if you pull the wrong one, I don't care. But the one that I want right now is going to be the darker one. So not the lighter one. Put the lighter one to the side. I want the darker looking one. Okay? Oh, Misty would want to go. See, she'd want to go to Disneyland.
She says, I can only take a small group.
No. I understand that. Like, the small group would be just D and I. But, like, if other people want to join us, probably Misty, too. Or maybe the Pegster. I don't know. We'll have to talk. But other people want to join us. No, they'll pay and go in. Yeah. No, I don't expect you to take the whole group in, Laura. But we'll talk. That might be a great idea. That might be a lot of fun. So take this darker piece, okay? Not the lighter piece.
Jill Chapman
Darker
says,
piece.
duh, I use the single die instead of the outline.
Okay, Jill. I think because that's the back piece, Jill, you might be okay. But if not, if you need another piece, I could absolutely send you another piece.
And Laura said she can get discount tickets.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Laura, we'll definitely talk. I think that's a great idea, and that's very, very, very nice of you.
Peggy says, Bill and I went in on this trip. We were talking about it.
It's,
Need a Pop Dotty fully bling as a hood ornament. That's enough.
that would be hilarious. Oh my God, who said that? Michelle, that's hilarious. Can you imagine if we put this on the front of the Denali? That would be hilarious.
What paper is the gray? I need to restamp
It's
it.
our paper, Jill. It's our paper, one of our paper packs. It's in the Paisley one. Paisley? You probably have it. Okay, so on this darker guy, we are going to, let me show you what we're going to cut here. We are going to cut, here, let me cut a piece first. We're going to see the bottom of that gray, and I don't know why. This is so much easier for me to cut circles reverse than round.
Donna Levine said someone will steal it.
It's true. And then I go across.
Russell Koopman says, they have collector popcorn buckets at Disney. One of my customers brought me 2 back.
Okay, hold on, guys. I'm going to show you in a second. If you can't already see. Okay. Okay, so everyone look up. Maybe you could put me on craft cam.
You
Or
are
Jill cam.
face cam?
Jill cam.
I meant that a nice. I don't know.
Perfect. And then click me.
Got it.
Okay. So this, everyone look up, okay? So you are going to cut, I'll start here so you can see this. You're going to cut underneath this loop, underneath that loop, underneath that loop. And then you can go straight across because we're going to cover up that point. So underneath the loop, underneath the loop, underneath the loop. So when you have a cut, this is what it's going to look like. Underneath the loop, underneath the loop, underneath the loop, straight across, under, under, under. Because when we eventually put this on, and it's going to be pop, we're not there yet. When you put this on, the only thing that's going to come through is the gray. Hold on, like so. Whoops, like so. Okay, does everyone see that? So the only thing that's going to come through is the gray. So everyone look up so they can see that. And you can see exactly what I did. Under, 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 straight across, because we're going to cover this. Under, 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 straight across, and then just keep going all the way around just like that. Okay, does everyone see that? Because I'm going to start cutting. I think that's a good representation right there and what that looks like. Okay. Are we good?
Like how many how many hours before the chillax works? Like did you read it? I don't
No.
remember what she said.
So when we were at Pinners last week at Christmas, there was a dog place that were selling, I guess, all natural behavior things for dogs. and they had a pill called Chillax.
Well, it was
A chew.
No, but I'm saying it wasn't all behavior. Some was just for ailments. And
Yeah.
Just
Right.
supposed to be good for you things for your dog.
Right. And so this
Yeah.
Chillax is all natural, has a little bit of hemp in it, and it's supposed to relax your dog, especially like if they have, they're bad in thunderstorms or anxiety, Rooney, just aggression out the yin yang. So I gave her 2 tonight. She is out cold on the couch. I mean, like she normally would be, like she's chillaxed. Not that she's drugged,
Chillax.
but that she's chillaxed. Well, that's the name of it.
I know, but it just sounds funny. She's chillaxed. I might try tomorrow, because he gets scared when I do the washing machine.
Okay.
I mean, if he still runs away, then I'm never going to use it because that's all I would need it for.
Well, that, and then why don't you start the wash a couple hours before you leave to come over here for Crafter's Classroom? Because then, he gets nervous when you're not there. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't get nervous when I'm not there, but I'm saying if I wasn't there, then he's going to go upstairs and sleep anyway. That's where he hides from the washer. But I never wash clothes during the day or anything because of him. I always wait till we go up to bed, and then I just come down and up and down, and he's fine. But you never can just stay downstairs and wash clothes because of him. That's why I get behind on my laundry.
So this piece that we're cutting out right now is going to look like a total cluster you-know-what.
Alicia says, I go to the pot shop and get my dog CBD. Okay.
I have that, but I don't think I'm buying the right stuff.
Who asked that? Kathleen Herbert. Yeah, I think it was for all. I don't think it was just for dogs. I think it was for cats too. I think it was for.
Yeah, here. You want to go upstairs and get my jug? It's up there. I'll show them.
Yeah, the company's called Paw Tree. If you're interested.
Oh
look
yeah,
it up.
that's true. Okay, Paw Tree. It is good, Jackie. This one is going to look horrible until we get all on there, so don't worry about it. It's definitely going to look horrible. It looks like nothing. I mean, it looks like absolutely nothing.
Oh, Cheryl.
When you do that. But yeah, Paw Tree, and what we bought was called Chillax.
I am going to go back on and order that seasoning.
That's good. I wish I knew he liked that. A mind frame.
Yeah, but your dogs eat the food without putting anything else in it.
No, I know, but I would have given you mine is what I'm saying.
Oh, good. I have a cat with anxiety issues. Yeah,
check
it out.
It seems like it's working right now. And they were horrible all day today. They were so bad. And if it wasn't for me putting them on their new leash now, when we go to the car, Rooney actually left the warehouse today and headed right. The leash yanked her back. So again, I'm outlining here. If you make a mistake, that's why I'm going a little bit fast. If you make a mistake, it doesn't matter because it's so dark and there's just print inside that no one's really going to see it. The people who are doing that auto ship now, I realize it's only been 2 class kits. But are you loving that you're getting the 4 things of Pop Dots? Let me have, did you get that thing? Oh. I need to get my Fanster towel. I pack them, but I never bring them back. So I guess Mary Yeager was not watching. We met a Christy out there. Is Christy our new friend watching, or Katie? We met Katie and Christy, who was at our booth an awful lot.
My dog gets stressed when he hears a bell ring, and I think every TV show has bells ringing.
Yeah, so what's it called again, Justine?
Chillax?
Chillax.
They say everybody's saying love it, love it, love it, thank you, love the Pop Dots, love the auto ship.
Oh, good. I asked a question, I forgot what to ask. Okay, so I'm just kind of looking at this right now because what we are going to do is this right here is going to be, so everyone look up, this right here is going to be flat and Pop Dots all the way around the outer end. So when you look at this, yeah, you really can't tell. When you look at this whole outside is really sucked in while the outside is raised up. And then this is just popped up in the middle. Okay? So because we are going to fight this, because this is going to be flat, this is going to be popped, because we're going to fight these Pop Dots, these outside Pop Dots, I really, 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 really want you to put A lot of adhesive right smack dab in the middle. On this one, don't just go, I really want you to put a lot of adhesive, because if not, it's going to keep on coming up, and you're going to be fighting it the entire time by pushing it down. Okay, and we don't want to do that. So I got a lot of adhesive there, and I'm going to take my Pop Dots, and I'm just going to go all the way around this entire piece.
Love the indented center. Brilliant.
I know, I do too. But just make sure you put a lot of tape in that middle, or trust me, you're going to be fighting it. Looks like somebody else took a chillaxer.
I know. Well, he tends to always lay down when Rooney finally lays down.
That's true. That is true. So our 2 new people from Pinners that we got to know, well, they're not on. So Mary Wellens was there.
Linda Waugh.
Linda Waugh wearing her Fanster t-shirt,
Mm-hmm.
which was very, 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 very cool to see. Tara Tooley. Did she say Tara or Tara?
I
Ouch.
think it's Tara. I don't know.
So yeah, we've met a lot of people. So Pinners, that's actually very cool, Elaine.
That is.
Pinners was very odd. I'm going to say, because I can't tell a lie, we did very, very, very poorly at that, at Pinners. And we normally have very, very, as everyone knows, we normally have very good shows. Very good shows. And I don't know, we don't know what it was. We really don't know what it was. We had, the make and take table was filled all the time. We only took our class kits out there, and we talked about our classes that we do on Friday. And that was really the only thing that we were really out there doing. It was just odd. We can't figure it out. So we are going to definitely do Georgia, which is in a month. But if it stays the same, we probably will not do Arizona, which is sad because we liked the place where we stayed in Arizona. So we'll have to keep you posted. But it was strange. I mean, the classes were filled. The classes were crowded. There seemed to be people there. But yeah, it was just odd.
Pam says your location wasn't the greatest.
See, I disagree. I think the location was good.
You're talking about the booth?
Yeah.
I think that's. I mean, I don't think that's the reason, but I didn't like the location myself.
They're gonna put it. We're gonna turn us. We were facing classrooms. They're going to turn us. They're gonna turn us next time, so we're like in a row on the end, but in a row. But yeah, it's just weird. It was just really, 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 really weird. It was weird.
Do you get to sell products at Pinners?
We do, Marianne. And what we sold is we concentrate on our class kits. Because these were all people who are going out there and they want to, learn different crafts and different things. So I'm going to turn this over, guys. I'm going to put my Pop Dots on this because I know I'm going to end up Pop Dotting that. Whoops.
Are you going to be in Columbus?
For the Mega Meet? No, we are not. I don't know where we're going to be, but we are not going to be there. And we're going to be someplace else. I think I don't know where we're going to be. We're going to be someplace else, so we're not doing Columbus. But we'll be in Akron. We'll be in Michigan.
Maybe people were intimidated.
No, I don't think it was that either. I don't know. It was just strange. Like, even Raylene. Okay, so Raylene, everyone knows Raylene. Raylene went for the first time because we were going to go and it sounded like fun. Raylene went, and Raylene, if she's on, you could talk about this. Raylene went, and she took a lot of classes. Didn't she take like 5 or 6 classes?
I think so.
And she enjoyed it. She had a good time, but she said, yep, one and done. I'll never come back. Now, and it's not because she didn't have a good time. It's just, you know what? There's a lot of, for every crafting place there is a get your gutters clean type of thing, or
just selling chocolate or clothes
so many clothes people. It was ridiculous. So it was strange. I don't know what to say. So we're gonna try Georgia, and maybe that'll work. Now I will say that Expo was in Kansas City, that area, for many years, and attendance was never good either at Kansas City with Expo, and that's why they end up pulling out of there. So is it the area? I don't know. I have no idea. When I asked the promoters, the promoters told me, because we missed the boat so big, I said, tell me something about the show. What can I chalk this up to? And she said that they were considering it their first year because last year they had a very, very big ice storm. So they were considering this to be their first year. However, with that said, every single customer said who came to us, and we didn't even ask, they just said that last year's was there's many more people there than this year, like the consumer. Like the attendance was lower, so that doesn't make sense if there's an ice storm last year.
Misty said there's a difference between a crafter and a DIYer.
Well,
it's true.
It is true, but there was a lot of crafting places there. A ton. So I don't know. So we'll figure out, and I'm sure we gained some customers, but we'll figure out when we go to Georgia, and we'll just take it from there. So do I still think it's a fun event to go to? Yes. But from Releen's perspective, like she said, it was one and done. I mean the classes were cool. They're short. They're only an hour, but even Expo and CKs are. I don't know. Okay, so go ahead.
It's definitely not the economy because people were buying stuff. I mean, there was people there.
I disagree with that. I didn't see a lot of people with buying stuff.
Well,
I saw a lot of people. No, you saw a lot of people taking classes. You didn't see a lot of bags.
Well, I'm comparing it to like a crafting show because there, I mean, they're specifically going because they all buy paper and this and that. This was like if it's not your interest, you're not going to buy. Like I said, there's a lot of clothes, a lot of this. I mean, people bought what they liked. I mean, people were buying stuff.
I still disagree with that. I don't think there is a lot.
I think ours just needs to be at a crafting place, not pinners.
And I disagree with that too.
Can you show how many pop dots you put on the bottom?
On the bottom of what, Tracy? On the one I just put. Oh, on this, I filled the whole entire thing up. I don't think so, Raylene. I don't think it's a super niche market. I mean, I could be wrong. And you heard what I said, Raylene. Would you go back? I mean, you liked it, and would you go back? Lisa, we're excited. I mean, we're going to Georgia. We'll see what it sounds. We'll see what it is. But Laura, in many ways, it was like, in many ways, and I don't want to dog pinners, but it felt to me like a garage sale and a craft fair with classes on the side. That's what it kind of felt like to me.
What's the place they have here? Like
Hold on 1 second, okay? So now on this guy, so everyone take the light one, the Christmas connection. So everyone take that light paper, and what we want to do is we just want these big ones. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to go all the way down to the loop-de-loop. And you're going to have to pay attention because I don't want you to cut one of those off. And then come right back up. And I'll show you here in a second.
Oh, I thought there was another green layer. Jenny.
Okay, so look. Everyone look up. That's what I want you to cut. You see, Raylene said she probably won't go unless my sisters want to go. I mean, it's fun, but it was just different.
I like the Christmas connection, like something like that. There's vendors that have, things to buy. I know this one has craft too, but it reminded me of something like that. Mine is not all holiday stuff, but just, I don't know.
But that's more of a craft show. That's a craft show and...
Yeah, but you're not buying...
A buying thing.
You're buying stuff that people already made as a craft.
Correct.
Those kind of places do have, Tupperware and all that other stuff like this one had, but...
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
So does everyone see what I'm cutting?
Someone said it wasn't advertised good.
You're going to have to concentrate because I really don't want you to go through that, this long piece. So I don't know. I don't know what it was. I mean, There to me, there seem to be people there. There's definitely people in the classrooms.
That Sarah says, wonder what the percentage of actual crafters go versus how many are looking for finished crafts and other stuff.
Don't know.
That's a good point. This is only their second year. She may need to just keep going till people hear about it.
Well, and that's why we're excited to do Georgia. And then, of course, and the other thing we heard from the promoters is, well, you got to do Utah. Utah's the biggest one. Well, okay, I get that, but if you have 9 other shows, you know, it doesn't have to be the best one, but it should be, you know,
Right.
a decent show.
Naomi said, just join. What event are you talking about?
The Pinners.
Christy says, I would buy a Georgia ticket if I go again. The classes
Correct, they
all
are.
for crafters?
Well, there maybe I'm gonna say 90% are off for crafters, the classes. That's why I think we should have done well there. And in all fairness, there was a lot of people that didn't do well there too, because I did go around the horn and talk to some people. One guy packed up his entire booth the second day by like noon.
We were told Utah, Texas, and Georgia are the bigger ones.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll go to Texas.
Which state will you be at Pinners?
Georgia. Okay, so everyone's piece should be looking like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the concept. The concept was very great. I don't like all the vendors that were there, meaning, you know, all the, I can't even think of them. You know, the roofing companies and the basement walls, and, you know, I don't mind the homemade chocolates and things like that, because that's still a little bit of a homemade thing, even though you're not making it yourself.
We bought the chocolates.
Those chocolates were freaking amazing. I saw like Misty now saying
Raylene
amazing.
got me hooked on freeze-dried Skittles.
Yeah. Raylene, she was terrible. She would go buy something and bring it back, and then we'd have to go back out and go buy it ourselves. Hey, speaking of which, do we have those hard candies here still?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have one?
When did you ship the ACA out this month? Yesterday.
Yesterday. So people only start getting them today.
You want pineapple mango or
Whatever.
strawberry?
Surprise me, Justine.
Okay. Okay.
What shows are we doing in April? I don't know. You're going to have to, we have it listed on our website where it says, I don't know what it says. Has Tracy Neal been on? I don't think Tracy Neal's been on lately, has she?
Oh boy, I thought that room was coming over.
What?
I thought she was gonna have to come over.
Because she heard the whatchamacallit.
Well, live and learn. You would not know if you did not go. Take what you want and leave the rest. It sounds like you and Justine had a good time.
Oh, we all did. Peggy was there. Misty was there. We had way too many staff. We're going to do George again, but we're just going to have, I think 2 people could easily go.
Oh, yeah.
But Justine and I are going to go because we're going to drive it down.
The only reason you would need another person, well, is when you do your class, because...
Right, that's it.
But she would have to do the, you know...
Correct.
Yeah.
But no one there to watch the booth.
Yeah, you two.
Which, if you wanted to, well, I know I need you to drive because I need to go down and up.
I understand. I'm just saying, you know...
I know.
CKC St. Louis is in April. They will be there. I guess we're going to CKC St. Louis.
Yeah. Our classes are huge there.
Jennifer is living on the edge, letting Justine pick her candy.
I am. So on this one, I want you to be extra careful because you will see your black line if you make a mistake.
Oh, Christy.
You'll notice, hold on, you'll notice
Sorry.
I'm holding these things down because if you don't, you may push them right off of that base. And we don't want to tear those.
Christy says, I'm only coming again if I can get another personal class from all of you so I can finish my projects from the class.
Oh, Christy is on. Where's she at?
Unless Justine gets up from the table again because I smell.
That's hilarious. Hi, Christy. We were talking about you earlier. Christy is one of our friends that we made in
Pinners.
At Pinners. And I tell you what, if she's the only one that we made, well, we made a couple friends. But Christy was fantastic. Christy, we talked about you. Did you hear us before? Have you been on the entire time?
Elizabeth said shows and events it's under.
Thank you, Elizabeth. And that is where we learned that Justine can sell her cards. It's unbelievable. Everyone's like, take the $5 and go to the casino. No, I took the $5. It was my product, my idea. She made the card, he bought it. That's what we should have done, is just made more cards and had people buy those.
That was funny.
It was
Neal
unbelievable.
Says, here is a link to the Stamplistic calendar.
Oh, thank you. There's Tracy.
She said, I missed the beginning. I hope you said something nice.
Tracy, we always say something nice. And Tracy...
No, Christy.
Christy, we did. We said we met you and we're very excited about it. You were one of our favorites. Tracy, I gotta call you too because there's a couple shows I need you to go to. One for sure, and I'm hoping you could do it. And hopefully she's saying, oh, yes. Okay. So
is this popped?
Well, sorta. So this is what we're going to do. This is going to be all flat here. Am I in focus? Yeah. This is going to be all flat here. But these tips are going to be double popped. So this is what I want to do. Because...
Tracy says, great, just give me a ring.
Because we have, we already have pop dots down there. So this is what we're going to do. Let me just see something real quick. I did put them there, didn't I? I did. Okay. So we are going to put, this is the best way to do it. Because we want this to be raised, raised, raised. So we're going to put one pop dot. Boy, this has to be cut even smaller. People could hear you that, Justine.
Mm-hmm. That's stopped. Caritha said, still cutting.
So you want to put a pop dot, kind of, geez. You know what? I may have to go to my micro dots. So, everyone look up. Here, put me on, and then click me. Okay. So I cut this pop dot, and I'm going to put that there, okay? And then I'm going to remove this, because now what that little pop dot does there is it puts me on the same level of this piece popped. So now I'm on the same level there, so if I were to lay this down, this would just be on the same level, but I want this more popped. So I have that one small one there. Thank you. And then I'm going to put another big one right here, because I want that popped. And you know what, if I want to, I don't have to. Did you click me? There we go.
Focus.
I could put another one right there. Micro dots are the pop dot that's actually smaller, which I'm going to take out here in a second. Then you have to cut them like this. Okay? So I'm going to go around and put my pop dots on just like this all the way around. Does everyone understand that? And then the middle is, again, going to be flat. So let me get out my micro dots because I do believe I use those.
April Johnson says, okay, giving up crafting tonight. Cat's knocking things onto the floor and the dog is taking off with it.
That's actually funny. You gotta get that out of your mouth. Please. What? It's just, no, it's very loud.
You sell microdots?
We do. We do. So I'm going to use these. Here, look how small they are. If I could get them off. Look how small they are. Okay, so I'm going to go around and put all my micro dots on here. I'm going to peel that off. And put another one on there. And you really want to do this because you really want this to stick up. So you really want to take this step.
Wow, never seen them.
Okay, and I just pulled mine totally off. Okay.
Deborah Harner says, we'll order my new katana.
Oh, good. I know you really can't see because I'm using the micro dots, but does everyone understand what I'm doing? So I'm going to put those on there first. And then go back and put the other ones on. Again, it sounds crazy, but you really want to do this. And if you don't have these micro dots, just go ahead like I was first doing. Just cut your other pop dots.
So double pop the micros?
Yep. Because then you're going to put the other one on there. Justine, just bite that and swallow it.
No matter how you make any noise.
I know, but it picks up. Just bite it. Go ahead. Just bite it and swallow it.
I'll be placing my weekly order soon. Jill Chapman.
Jill, you place weekly 3 orders. You're the only person, which makes us laugh. I love it. You place an order at 7 o'clock, and then an hour and a half later, you place another order, and the next day you place another order.
New stamp soon? Can anybody hear my candy?
Justina, I really can't, so...
I mean, I don't know what you... Where's your candy?
I spit it out.
Oh, jeez. Sounds like me on Amazon, placing all those orders. Just double checking. You plan to be at Chantilly? If so, I will go.
We are at Chantilly, and we're teaching at Chantilly too. Well, we're teaching everywhere we go. The only place we're not teaching is we're doing the Mega Make and Takes for Expo, and sadly, they don't have space to have us do the Mega Make and Take in Orlando and in Schaumburg, which really kind of blows because it's a good Mega Make and Take. So if someone cancels, we're in, but I don't know if they will or not.
No one hears my candy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. I'm just saying. They said no. Okay. Oh boy.
Thank you.
So you will only have a booth in Schaumburg?
No, we're going to be teaching. We have a booth and we're going to be teaching, but we're not doing the Mega Make and Take, which is that crop thing that they do before the show. On what, Thursday night? Yeah, Thursday night.
You're still on Jewel Cam. You still want to be on it?
No, I am? Oh. Yeah, you know what? Keep me on there. Now, again, this one, I really want this one pop dot as close as a small one that you can get, because you really have to put a lot of tape in the middle of your piece so it'll stay. Or, like I said, you're going to be fighting with it.
Find some reason watching you pop dot is very therapeutic. I can only cut tonight. We'll put together tomorrow. Doc says I'm dehydrated, so I'm drinking like an alcoholic.
Who said that?
Alicia.
Oh. I think it's very. I know when it's when you start watching this, it's like you're stuck in the rabbit hole because you can't believe that you watch someone just do pop dots or tape all that time. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so go ahead. You could, I guess, take me off a craft cam or Jewel cam. Okay, that's perfect. So again, you're gonna make sure you line that up. This is gonna go on flat, and then you have all those pieces popped up. So again, I really, 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 really want you to put that adhesive down here. Don't just put 1 or 2 strips. Because if not, I'm telling you, you're going to be fighting it. And every time you go to show the card, you're going to push that down. And then you're going to remember me saying you should have used a lot of adhesive. Okay. I will say that we're doing this card first because this one's a little bit more time consuming than the second one.
We are going to the Orlando Expo. Can we purchase the Mega Create and take it if we take a class?
No. It does, Jill. No, no, I don't think they'll let us do that. You know, who asked that?
Jana Evans.
Jana, are you asking about like the one that they're doing during the Mega Make and Take that we can't be a part of? If that's the case, I don't think they would allow us to do that. But we're really, really hoping that someone cancels because it is a great Make and Take. Do you like that Make and Take?
Which one is that? When they have the whole, you go in with the whole hundreds of people sitting there?
Yes.
Oh, we're not doing it in Orlando?
Orlando or in Illinois.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they're filled.
Oh.
Which sucks.
Yes, they're doubled, Sandy.
Just the tips are doubled. Just these tips right here are doubled. This long piece right here is not doubled. So cross your fingers that we get in because I really want to be in that one. I want to be in both of them. That's when you're about ready to do 2,000 kits for.
We're in all the rest of them?
Yes. But I think we're going to have good times. Meaning it's not going to be 10 o'clock at night. But I'm sure if we get in Orlando it will be. Okay, so is everybody good? Can I put this on?
Linda Williams has only 5 more shifts before retirement.
Oh, wow.
She says good night.
Is that our Linda
tomorrow.
Williams in
Yep.
Michigan? Because I think we have 2 Linda Williams. That's awesome.
This is Neato.
Who said
Neato.
that?
Is that what I'm supposed
Kathy?
to say? It says neat no, but I think she means Neato. I don't know.
Okay. Whoops. Can you, with your nail, get that off for now?
Where am I getting off? That?
That. Without getting everything else. Thank you. Okay, so line it up. And stick it on. So is our new friend Katie, is she doing this kit?
Christy.
Christy? Sorry. Well, we have Christy and Katie.
I know.
Okay. So we should be flat in the middle. And popped up on these edges, correct? It is pretty. I do like it. So now I'm going to go on to this. Now, I wasted a lot of this, and you have a lot more than you need, because the only thing we need are these little guys right here. And I probably could have done that inside too, but I didn't think of it. Meaning I didn't have to give you the little one. But look, I only need this right here. So you're going to cut this out. And I'll do one. But then I'll go around and do them all together. So you're going to cut this piece out. This, you are going to definitely take your time outlining this. Because if not, you are going to see a black line through this white sparkle paper.
Misty says, I want to be flat in the middle.
You do on this card, Misty. You do.
Can't believe I don't have the Paisley paper pack. Luckily, I ordered 2 kits so I can still keep going, but I will be adding the paper to my next order.
Well, do that, Jill, but make sure you email us because I could give April, because I want to give. I will send you that great piece, okay? And I'm not going to do these one at a time. I'm just doing one so I could show you. Now, if you want to pop this guy up, you're more than welcome to pop this guy up. It's just going to give you more dimension. I did not. I thought it was fine just the way it was. But if you want to pop this up, absolutely go ahead and pop that up. That's fine. But it's going to go on just like so. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do all of them right now. But again, totally up to you. Does everyone see that? Look up. And it's going to be more shiny, of course, because it's glitter paper on your end. And look, I did it right, and I'm all stuck down here, which is great. So if you want to pop that up, you can pop that up. But the only thing that you're going to use this for, unless you guys want to, what's it called? When you're frugal, you save stuff, right?
Yes.
So for our fanciers who are frugal and you want to save, like the interior, and parlay that into something else, you may do that. But the only thing I need right now are just those big squares. Jeez. Our dogs are bad. Our dogs. Like you and I are a couple. They were bad all day today. Did you see Runes? Look at her.
I can't see her head.
I'm going to take a picture and show the
Funny how they
fansters.
sleep on pillows. They're cute.
It's funny how he sleeps. She sleeps on a pillow. Let me show you what we see with Runes right now. If I say her name, though. Well, they're going to see how dirty the couch is. So this is her couch, so it can't be dirty. It's filthy, actually. But here, everyone look up. There's... Oh, can they see it? Yeah. There's Runes laying on the couch to the left of us. On the pillow. She's crazy. Yeah, they can see that.
I hit it twice and it didn't adjust. And then...
When I was starting it, I had to put new batteries in, and I took 3 pictures myself. So I'm going to say, if you're going to cut all these guys out, just make sure you put them in a pile someplace, because it's very easy to lose one of these. And if you lose one, it's going to really be the pits, because there's not any place where you go, and there's no extra pieces that you could grab. What time is it, Justine?
9:25.
Oh, good.
Good night, Claudette.
Good night, Claudette. Get better.
Crosby's laying in front of us on the carpet.
Yeah, he's out too. I'm sure they both are. They were bad all day today. They were just, I don't know what their problem was. They had visions of running away again. We could take the Denali to the casino.
I'm not going to the casino.
Justine, just come and watch me then play for an hour.
No, it's not fun.
That's not fun? Could be a blast.
Aren't the squares in the middle the same size? No, they're a little bit smaller, aren't they?
These here? Oh, in here? No, they're. I believe they're small. Yeah, they're smaller. Yeah, they're much smaller, actually. Now, for those of you who want to take those out too and do those, you can. When I tried, I thought it just looked unbalanced. These is what they're talking about, these inner ones. If you guys wanted to try those, you can, but I just did not like the look at all.
When did they run away?
They ran away twice. Or Rudy ran away twice. Crosby ran away once.
No, Crosby did it twice.
No.
You told me he did it, and then he just did it again and got all muddy. You said he ran all the way down by the road. I thought you told me Crosby did it twice in the mornings.
Mm-mm.
2 days in a row. The one day I wasn't there, he did it, and then he did it yesterday when I was there.
Was it? I guess you're right. Oh, you're right, because we went after birds. You're right. They did. They both did it twice. Yeah, you're right. Because the first time we went after birds. Yeah, you're right.
These are not sold out, Stanley. We made an extra one of these.
We made so many extra of these. We'll have these, I guarantee, for a couple years.
Can we buy one of the kits from Pinners?
We don't know what she's asking because we taught the angel class. And I don't know what that... Actually, no, because we're teaching both of those classes at Expo and CK. Or actually, at all the shows this year. So, are you going to go to... Are you able to attend one of the shows? Justine, last time we did Crafter's Classroom was here, correct? And we didn't have any problem getting on?
Trying to think what we did for Crafter's Classroom last time. Yeah, we couldn't get on. We went under Stamplistic.
Oh, crap. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right. We may have to do that tomorrow. I gotta get Chris over here to fix that. Yep, you're right. Well, I mean, that's good because then Elizabeth could transfer the video over like she did last time. Oh, that sucks. Black outline very, very carefully. You don't want to black line in the middle of this sparkle paper. Disneyland. Be a riot. Do you even go on rides?
Some.
Like
nothing that will...
Hair destroying?
No, not that, but that makes your stomach, anything upside down. Like, if you go to Cedar Point, I can't go on many things. I don't know what they have at Disneyland anymore.
So we're going to be doing all the old people rides.
I don't think Disneyland has rides that are like that, though.
Well, they do, but
I don't think
we could do all the old people rides. Heck, do they have a Harry Potter park out there? I'd rather go to Harry Potter Land. Did you see those movies?
Harry Potter? I saw the first one, maybe the second. I mean, I've been to Harry Potter before. I've been to that one before. They have Harry Potter at, I think it's Universal, though. It's not Disneyland in Florida.
Oh.
Yeah. Good night, Pegs.
Is that our Peg?
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Pegs.
Misty says she likes the thrill rides.
I used to, but I haven't been on one in so long.
Yeah, I'm like gonna throw up if I get on any of that
I
stuff.
think I probably would now too. I can't even do a flip turn in the pool without getting dizzy. And now I'd probably pass out.
I need microdots, as cutting my other pop dots is making me cross-eyed.
I know, it really does. Sorry, I probably should have put so many dots in there. I wasn't thinking. That would have been a good thing for us to do.
All the old people rides are in the young children's section. Yeah, Harry Potter is in Universal in California.
The old people.
I mean, like at Disney World, I like that, what's it called? The roller coaster that's inside in the dark.
I couldn't even.
Oh, what's it called?
You could give me two names.
Magic Mountain? No, Magic Mountain?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
If
Like,
that's what you're talking about.
Like, I can ride that.
Oh, well, that's a coaster.
Yeah, but it's not upside down. Or, I mean, I can, anything that goes upside down or spins in circles, I can't do that. Oh.
And that doesn't bother your hair?
I'm not worried about my hair.
Oh, okay.
Jenny. Rock a roller coaster? Space Mountain. What did I say?
Magic Mountain. For Magic Mike, you're right, Space Mountain.
Yeah, Space Mountain. Like, I like that ride.
Whoops. So tomorrow you're going out with your family for dinner?
Probably. The teacups would be out. Oh, yeah, definitely not that.
Why? Because they spin?
Oh, yeah.
The teacups.
My favorite ride is Expedition Everest. I don't even know what that is.
Neither do I. God, I seriously... Hey, when's the last time, like, you even been to...
Misty says I'd ride Magic Mike Mountain.
I know. See,
Good night, Deb.
she secretly liked it, too. That's why it's on her mind. Now, that movie that's coming out, the new Magic Mike movie, would you go see that movie?
No.
Now, see, I think that movie looks good because it's more romantic.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go see it. I would watch it when it comes on Netflix or something.
With a girl and a guy as opposed to, you know,
Yeah.
just the Magic Mikes. That looks sexy.
Barbara Gallen.
Look how nice that looks.
Everest is at Animal Kingdom. I've never been to Animal Kingdom. It's a small word. Yeah, once you go on that, you can't stop singing that song.
That's probably the only ride we'll be able to go on.
So one of my squares popped out of my Xyron and I can't find it.
Sucks.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Whoever can't find their square, email us. We'll just have to send you another piece because there's no other. And you can still finish your card. You'll just be missing that piece. But email us and we'll send you another piece.
Oh, Everest goes backwards and upside down. Nope.
Yeah. I really don't think I could do things like that.
Me either.
We'll be riding a boat. We'll be riding the monorail. Oh. Are you guys still with me? Or are you like way past me?
Laura says the Increda coaster is easy. I don't know what that is.
I don't either. Oh, when's the last time you've been to, like, Cedar Point?
Oh, a long time ago.
20 years ago?
No, probably earlier than that. Fanster t-shirt you can't buy. Scheduled for delivery tomorrow, Jackie. LOL.
We did send those Fansters out, shirts out late. We have to do a Fanster call.
Still cutting squares, a little behind with you.
Oh, good.
Everest does not go upside down, but it does go backwards. I can do the backwards stuff. Do you see
Chippendale,
Raylene?
yes.
Train to the Grand Canyon and Main Street is slow.
Right. That's exactly what we'll be doing.
Deborah says, I never go ahead. I wait for the teacher.
They're so cute. Okay, so now let's go to, we have 3 small squares. I don't need that, but I'll keep that. We have 3 small squares. I want you to take the one that kind of looks green as opposed to maybe olive, as opposed to the brown one. Okay, so get the one that looks green. And then we're going to cut that entire thing out.
Misty said, should I use Stazon to stamp on the glitter paper?
Yes. But why do you need to stamp, why do you have to stamp on the glitter paper? Did she screw something up?
Justine, you would love Expedition Everest.
Why? Why would she
try it.
like it? And I
As long as
wouldn't.
it doesn't go upside down and spin, I can do it.
What is it, a coaster? And why would you like it and I wouldn't?
When our family rode Space Mountain, we came to a stop in the middle of the ride. The lights came on, and a lady in the car ahead of us lost her wig on the track. The maintenance people got it and gave it back, and we continued the ride. Oh my gosh. It's funny.
Am I in frame?
She said to make something else. Yes, you are. She said, "Oh, she thinks you can handle it."
I think Andrew is sleeping.
Everest has a backwards corkscrew. Best ride is Toy Story.
Oh, well, that sounds like fun. What is that, a coaster? Or? It's quiet.
She said a shooting game. Oh, they have, like, when you go to, like, Universal, you go on, I don't know what it is, and you go around and you have, like, little guns and you shoot and you gain points, and I always do terrible on those. Yeah, it's a video game ride. You shoot at stuff. But yeah, I've been on those.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah, Universal has those.
But see, I've never been there before.
Yeah, it's like it's a laser tag type thing when you're riding, you're shooting different stuff. And
I've only been to Disneyland or World, whatever, in Florida once. That was it.
Slinky Dog, fast roller coaster. No. Maybe.
Okay, I'm going to outline this.
How about Autotopia? Is that when you drive those old cars? Those things are so silly. People like them.
That's what we're going to be doing.
Not sure if they have Slinky Dog at Disneyland in California.
This one that we're doing right now, this is going to be popped. We may have to go live on our Stamp-listic page tomorrow.
The Haunted Mansion is my favorite.
Now, is that a ride or do you walk through that?
I think the Haunted Mansion is when you sit in a car and, like, you go through the house and there's, you know...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
That would be fun.
I've been on that. I think they have that at Disneyland or Disney World.
That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't know if I could do coasters. I would get... I think I'd get a headache.
One advantage of not having your kid is that one gets to enjoy a late supper while you watch. Linda Carruthers, hello, coming in for a minute at a work conference in D.C. this week. Going home tomorrow. Are you going to Disney?
Possibly. That's something to get Linda talking. I can't believe she doesn't go to work for Disney. As much as she loves Disney. When we are out in Ontario, California, Laura Siegel, who is a big fanster and actually works for Disney for what, 30 years? She said she can get us in on her dime. So we're thinking maybe we'll go do that. But of course it'll get there and we won't.
Karen Plumley said, the gals and I had a good time at the beach retreat 2 weeks ago. They all love class 401 except one. She hates fussy cutting. I let her use the dyes.
That's good.
The Krista Katana does a great job picking up these little squares.
Oh, yeah, it would. It really would. Okay. Now we're doing...
Why are they saying 40?
40 years Laura's worked there, not 30.
Oh, got it.
That's crazy. 40 years. That really is crazy, isn't it?
We have a new ride, Mickey Runaway Train.
Well, we'll have to look at some of that stuff. Can everyone see what I'm cutting here on this white sparkly one? Can you tell, Justine?
Mm-hmm.
So next week for the make-along, I know a lot of you guys want me to show you how to use those layering dies. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to do it a couple different ways. And one of the most sought after and favorite cards in our shows, I'm going to say Peacock, but don't think of the Peacock that we did at class a couple months ago. But Pretty as a Peacock, where we use the layering dies and the single die. I'm going to create that card. But there's a couple things we'll do next week. So, Justina, you're going to have to use the Gemini.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to do this. Again, take your time on this. Nothing worse than a black line through white. And then this one gets popped also.
Terry Conti says Peacock was the first stamp I bought.
Yeah, we'll be using that. Maybe for the whole thing, but yeah, next week I'll do, as much as I'd love to do makeup, we'll do that Peacock, because I know a lot of you guys have requested that. So we'll do Peacock. I don't know, we'll see. We'll do something. We'll do something with those layering dice since you guys requested. Do you want to drive the Denali to the casino so you can practice? Steenie.
I'll be in Florida next weekend, so I will miss you, said Jill.
Oh, what are you going there for, Jill? Probably just to lay on the beach. Steenie, just come watch me play. I just want to go play the Wolf Machine.
No.
For 1 hour.
I'm so far behind. I was up at 4 a.m. I think it's time for me to bow out and go to bed. I'll watch and finish them tomorrow.
Sounds good. Good night. I was actually up at 4 a.m. Believe it or not, texting back and forth with Robbie, who was also up at 4 a.m. I did not sleep well last night at all.
Jackie Davis, I will be in Dallas.
Oh, that's right. And she never told me why. Jackie, I emailed you asking you why, and you never emailed me back, and you said you would.
Jill said friends meeting for some sunshine.
Yeah, see, I knew it. That's awesome. We're in Florida, Jill. We could be in Clearwater right now because that Clearwater show's happening this weekend.
She said I will, Jackie.
Thank you. My little, what's this called again?
What?
What travel dot? My little travel dot is getting filled up. Am I in focus?
I am going to start emailing you at night. She's going to Tampa.
Oh, that's around Clearwater. Okay, the top one, we're going to do that little curvy thing that we did before. And this gets flat. This is flat. So we're going to curve. But I do need to cut inside the point.
When are you going to show the new stamps?
Justine's actually packing them as we speak. We could probably be done by next Friday, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Well, you talking about just the ones I'm doing right now, or all the other ones still sitting there?
All the other ones. There's only 4 more inserts I have to make.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, well, then we'll release them next Friday. So we'll have them on the web by the time we go live, and we'll show them next Friday too. Oh, here, I gotta show them what I'm cutting. Okay, so everyone look up. That's what I'm cutting. Again, I'm doing that loop-de-loop right here. and cutting that square piece out, then loop-de-loop, that square piece, loop-de-loop. So everyone look up. Yeah, we'll definitely do it next Friday, because, yeah, they're halfway packed now. And one of those minis I'll use Tuesday when I show the upcoming Crafters Classroom.
Is the olive layer popped?
Yes. The layer that I first did, yes, that's popped. The white sparkle paper's popped. This one I'm doing now is flat.
Show me the middle one.
This one. There we go. It is a fun stamp, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually one of my favorites. Okay. Oh, we got, well, I could say the name of it. They could guess. They won't know how cute it is. Patrick Cheers. We need to get him out, because it's already February.
Paula Brown says he went to Disney once for the 4th of July. Crazy long lines. Came out of Pirates of the Caribbean and no line across the way, a kiddie train. So we go there, and there was a line. As we got closer, realized the line was for Splash Mountain. My kids were like 5 and 8. Couldn't get out of the line, so we went for it. My son didn't talk to me for hours.
Why?
Got all wet, maybe?
Oh.
What is the name of this stamp?
This is called Grace. And this is the ACA Cut Above for February that we literally just put in the mail yesterday because we were out of town last weekend. So it's not on the website. I will make sure that it's on the website by Sunday. But this is called Grace. And we'll put it on the website by Sunday. We just want to make sure ACA people got their hands on it first. And then this guy that I'm doing is flat. What time is it?
10 to 10.
Okay. Let's do this.
Love this stamp. So many possibilities.
I know, I like the stamp too.
Jackie says, my mail from you is taking 4 to 6 days.
But you got your class kit though, Jackie, right? We did send out t-shirts very late. Oh, let's in the next one we'll do a t-shirt giveaway.
Belinda says, hi, my ACA says shipped on the 8th and I'm already getting it tomorrow.
Good. That's good. Okay.
She said yes because I ordered early.
Okay, so this is going to go back on our card base. Now, if you want to, well, first of all, you're going to have to, oops, let's go back on the craft cam. So, the one thing that you want to be cautious of is whether you want, because it's going to give you two different looks, whether you want that straight up there and straight down there, or if you want to curve it a little bit. Personally, I like the curve, but totally up to you because it gives you two different looks. That or that. And it's just a little bit higher than center. So the other thing that you could do is I already have pop dots on the back of this. These edges obviously are coming off a little bit more. I could put double pop dots on there so it's sturdy, and I think maybe I'll do that. So I'm going to put it on right like this. So I'm just going to put double pop dots on there and across here, because remember it's going on something that's pop dotted. And I'm going to do these small ones. I don't know why I think that coffee smells like cigarette smoke. I swear to God, I still smell it.
Are you serious?
I swear to God. Now, Andy could be upstairs smoking, but... And I want to make sure before I take off the rest that it fits. And of course it doesn't. So let me take this one off. Let me put this more on the end.
Laura Siegel said, my phone is charged.
That's, you know what? That's not going to work because look, here, this goes out.
Oh.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Because my edge goes out there, so I'm not going to be able to double pop that out there, which is fine. But that's what I'm... You probably didn't cut yours like that. I mean, that is like, if I had to try and do that again, I wouldn't be able to do that, so I'm not going to double pop that because I don't need to just because of my little bump that's there. My tear piece. So I'm not going to double pop that. It's going to stay sturdy. But I am going to put adhesive on this just as I fingerprinted everything. So Justine, did you watch anything this week? How many people watched Millie? What? I bet you 5 people watched it.
I bet you know we watched it.
Let's see. Who watched Millie? Anyone watch Millie after Justine's recommendation last week?
I didn't recommend it. I just said I watched it.
Let's see who watched it. Did you finish You yet?
I'm on like episode 4.
Do you like it?
Mhm.
You do?
Forgot about it, Alice said. Yeah, this one is more like a murder mystery.
Don't tell me anything.
I'm not, but I'm just
Okay.
saying it's a little bit different.
I still have to go back and watch.
Carla, not I.
I have to go back and watch the second one.
I don't know. Was it on Millie? Was Millie on Netflix or Hulu?
I don't know. I would say Netflix. Where'd you watch it?
I don't remember. No takers.
Oh, somebody had to watch Millie.
Mm-mm.
Marion, you didn't watch Millie?
Was it on Netflix or was it on? I started watching a show. It's called The Watchful Eye, but it must come out once a week. The bonus to that trip, there were thousands of people there, and after one firework, they canceled the fires because it got windy and drifted over some homes.
Are we still talking about Disneyland?
Yeah, that was the person that went on the...
That is such a great card. Okay, I am going to put the jewels on because let me look at this
Netflix.
other card. Yeah, this other card, we're going to have time. So I'm going to put the jewels on this. So I'm going to open up this bag that has the turquoise looking jewels. Whoops, and flip all those over. That is a lot of jewels. Look at that. That's crazy. I don't think Kathy was able to find us. I guess nobody did watch, Justine.
Mm-mm. Jill Chapman said I started to watch, but I bailed.
Now, did anyone watch the Pamela Anderson documentary that she did? First of all, I didn't realize that she had freckles all over her face. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, she's pretty normally, but I mean, her freckles, I didn't know that she had so many freckles. They're beautiful.
Francis Chrisman says, hello, Jennifer. Haven't seen you for a long time. COVID stopped classes in Collinsville, Illinois.
Well, hello. That name sounds very familiar to me. We're going to go back to St. Louis this year. Are you going to join us?
We finished watching season 3 of Jack Ryan. I have to go back and watch that. Lynn Johnson, you watched Millie? Someone said I did.
And someone watched Millie.
she watched Pamela.
Oh.
Darn it.
Wasn't Pamela good? I'm telling you, that Tommy Lee and that other movie, it was such a great love story.
Michelle Dashka said, I'll be at the St. Louis show.
Good. Are you taking any classes, Michelle?
What is Millie?
Go
it's
ahead.
a movie
just
I watched on Netflix.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
5.
Well, it's something.
I missed last Friday. I'll watch Millie this weekend.
Oh my God,
Thank
who
you,
said
Susan.
that?
Jackie Davis said she worked with Tommy Lee's mom.
That's pretty cool.
Francis Christman says, mother and daughter team, yes, we are going in April. Will be nice to see you.
Good. Are you taking any classes? Okay, so it looks like we have 4 kinds of crystals. Okay, so let me start in the middle. Let's put that bit. Oh, crap, Justine.
You want jewel cam?
Sure. I don't think I have my small glossy, though.
Is the middle popped?
No, well, the very, very, very top is flat, the white is popped, and the olive is popped.
She said Kelly Williams has signed up for the class with the dove.
Good. Sandy's flight? No, what? Something imagination. We name these things and then we forget. I think my small glossy is at my desk, so let's see if this works here.
Carolyn says, I am signed up for all the classes in St. Louis.
Good. Like all the classes or all Stamplistics classes? So this big one goes right smack dab in the center.
Jackie messed up, didn't cut the center and already adhered it. Always doing my own thing.
Jackie. And then I'm going to go to the white one. And on the white one is going to be these, I don't know, I don't have the official color, but they're the tan looking ones.
Jean said, good thing she found her kit. She just put in her shopping cart black pop dots and micro dots, a crystal katana, and mailing envelopes because she's going to be making this for her friend's birthday.
Nice.
Michelle signed up for 3 Stamplistic classes. Carolyn said all Stamplistic.
Good. You might have to put just a tad bit more of glossy on the sparkle paper.
Silk, question mark?
Yeah, is that what it says on your color sheet? I'm just not looking at my color sheet, so whatever it says on, if it says silk, then yes, that's what this is. Am I in frame?
Mm-hmm.
But definitely use just a little bit more extra glossy on here. Isn't it going to be fun going to the casino like a baller in the Denali?
No.
It's really? You don't think it's going to be fun? You want to sit in the back and watch a movie?
You like going to the casino by yourself and be a baller, have fun.
You want to sit in the back and watch a movie?
Nope, I'm going home.
No fun. You only live once. I wanted to make a memory.
I'm going to Las Vegas next week, Jenny. I can't go to the casino.
All you should do is take $100.
I don't want to.
Take some.
Be a responsible adult.
Take $100 from your winnings last week.
Huh.
Just 100.
No.
Okay. I'll have to go by myself.
I'm not even going.
I will.
Well, not.
I'll have to call another friend up. Nice. Okay, so let's do...
Jody Dunn says, all Stamplistic classes in St. Louis. Can't wait to meet other fansters in person.
Be fun. Now this, smack dab in here, gets those turquoise looking ones.
Your card is really looking good. Can't wait till I get them done.
Yeah, because your card's going to look really good too. Your card should look exactly like mine. People who say I can't do that, I'm like, no, you can. And the problem would be is if it doesn't look just like mine, then
turn to 100 into 200 and go to Vegas. Okay, well, easier said. I just clicked it and it didn't get.
She could
I could go to 100 to 0. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to do it. Justine, this is when you say you want to give me 100. No. Don't call me tonight. I'll be sleeping 10 hours tomorrow. That's your mom.
Oh, I was going to call her next.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's okay, Mom. Justine will go.
No, she won't.
Why? Why are you being like that?
Because I want to go home and go to bed. That's why, Jenny. You got things to do tomorrow. Can't stay out. Your mom's funny. Don't call me tonight. It's funny. Hi, Grass.
Just an hour.
It's cute.
You want to do Crafter's Classroom tomorrow?
Okay.
Okay. Big white ones. Big white ones. And, oops, let's go here. Big white ones. And again, use a little bit more glossy accents on the sparkle paper. What?
Jackie, no one ever died from lack of sleep.
Exactly, Jackie. Thank you.
You're funny.
I don't know why she doesn't want to go. Now, depending how high these guys are, just keep an eye on them, because if they're really, really, really high, your crystals may slide a little bit. But if they're not so high, you should be okay. It looks like I'm okay on mine right now. But just watch them, because they might slide.
Jackie said she would go with you.
I know she would. Anyone would. Especially if we could take the Denali.
Okay.
You haven't been on the Denali, have you? Crap. I don't like this big one.
Deborah Harner says, feel like it. I only sleep 1.5 to 2 hours at a time. Menopause sucks. Oops. It does.
Okay.
What? I get the sweaters.
Yeah, you did. Today you did.
By the time I wake up sometimes in the middle of the night, I'm like sweating to death.
Let's just see if you go to the casino and not play.
No.
Jeez.
I can never do that. I go to the casino tonight or tomorrow after the hockey game. Got to bet on the big game. Jackie says, I'm trying to figure out if I could drive the Denali.
You probably can. We're looking for volunteers to drive. We'll take volunteers to drive us to a show. You get to drive the Denali and the whatchamacallit. Okay, before I do the little guys, I'm going to push this up and I'm going to finish my big guys. And I did 2 and 2 and then 4 against here. So I don't care how you do it, but 4 against here and then 2 and 2. So you can go inside a square, you can go outside the square. I think I'm going to do this, and this, and this, and this.
So why is this katana better than sliced bread?
Oh, sorry. First of all, it works every time. It picks up and it releases. I am supposed to be turning it around like this and hitting my crystals instead of doing the tip, because that tip really should not touch the glue, because it will, you can get glue on it. The other thing that you can do with the katana, where's that lid? Here it is. The other thing that you can do with the katana is you can open this up instead of having this poker here. And this is the way that I like it better, actually. Because I always use mine for my jewels. Take that poker out, put that poker in here. Whoops, put that poker right there. So it nestles in there. And then I'd let Raylene drive. That'd be great. Then you have that end. Okay. So then you could actually, you know, put your crystals into place if they're off. Raylene drives that big Suburban. She could drive that 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alicia said, I would love
1,
to
2,
drive that
3,
Denali,
4.
but you don't want me to drive it.
Why? 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, where am I going to go here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just put it on and see what happens.
Oh my gosh, just remind me of the guy that was supposed to drive Crosby to you.
So, oh, who said that?
Sarah Schrader.
That's funny. Okay, that had too much glossy accents. Whoops, and that was supposed to never fall off. I don't know. No, let me put this on there. Doesn't matter. And then I'm going to turn this around. Oops. And then do the top. Same thing. 4, 2, and 2. I gotta get the one that's shot across my table.
Alicia says, my SUV is in the body shop again from a hit and run. No, I did not run some lady over.
That
I seem
sucks.
to have bad luck with cars. No, oh, she said, I did not run, some lady did.
Oh, good. What time is it?
Almost 10:10.
Okay, perfect. So all these, and crap. I cut that bag.
Did Peggy have any voice left when she got back?
Voice? Voice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are the white tips 5 millimeters?
Yes. Okay, I'm going to stop here to start the other one. But these other little guys, these 3 millimeters, those 3 millimeters are going to go right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way around. So they're on the brown end, or the gray ends in the circle. Okay, and I'm going to put those, because I cupped my bag into my other blue bag. Oh, I don't know what don't want to do that. Do you have anything to put them on?
Put them on?
Here, give me that sheet. Give me a sheet of paper right there. That'll be good enough.
Pad?
Just just a sheet of paper. Oh, she did sing all the way home. That's funny. She did sing all the way home because when I called Peggy, I said, "So are you singing?" She goes, "Well, I am, and my throat's kind of sore." I swear to God, she did say that, and she didn't realize that until I'd called her and I asked her that. But she did sing all the way home. So here, put that yeah. Okay, so are we good? Can we go on to 2? It is a very lovely card. Don't you love that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Yeah, it's nice.
I like it too. A lot. What, are you cold?
Yeah, I just got the goosebump when I got up.
Well, I'll warm up the car before you get in. Okay, so let's do this one. Now, they have a choice, don't they? Let's get these out. We did not have... Oh, I could have put in there too. We did not have enough of this. Didn't we give them? Yeah, we did not have enough of the same background. So in your kit, you have 2 different samples. So this background paper, we didn't have enough to give everyone this one. So in its place, we gave you a choice. Either that one or this one. Or you have 2 other ones. So there's 4 different ones. Okay? Deborah sold. That's funny. You will like that katana a lot. Trust me, there's a huge difference. Okay, since I did this one here, so I don't care. So you have that. I think I'm going to use this one on the next card. I'll use that. So you have a choice. Pick whichever one you like. Again, card opens up from left to right, and go ahead and put your card base on. Now this one, we are all going to make a decision here. This one is going to use those new graphite nightfalls. So this is the dealio. On Fridays, you know that we're still doing those 7mm. Did Beth tell us how many new colors there were on the nightfalls? Did she ever respond back to us?
I thought they were 6mm.
Is that what she said? No.
No.
We're doing 6. You're right. But did she respond how many new colors there were?
I didn't see. If she did, I didn't see it.
I think there's either 6 or 7, but I want to say there's 6. So this is going to be your choice. We could either, and these colors are really, really, really nice, I want to say. Oh, crap. I didn't realize that I had tape on there already. These are our New Year's Eve names. We can put the 6mm right now on hold and do these 6 new colors in the 3-packs on sale. So that way you have them and you won't have to wait for this graphite. You could have all 3 of them on sale. Or we can continue with these 6mm, which should be about, I'd say, another 2 months, and then put these new colors on sale. So what do you guys think? Do you want the new colors? Let me know if Beth answers. But I really think there's only 6 or 7. So do you guys want the new colors to start next week as we put the 6mm on hold? Or do you want to finish up with the 6mm? Kind of see what they say.
New. What? Are the graphite? New.
Oh, hi, Deborah. I didn't realize she was on.
Everybody said new. So far, I didn't see anybody say continue.
Okay, we'll do those new color news. Oh my God!
Oh, scared me.
Yeah, he does, right? See?
Yeah, but usually I hear him, but all of a sudden I just saw the black shoes. Good night.
Good night. Justine and I are gonna run to the casino just real quick tonight.
No. Not.
What are you giving me a look for?
No, if I was her, I'd be running.
Exactly.
No.
We're gonna take the Denali.
No.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Alternate them. Alternate.
Oh no, we're definitely not gonna alternate. Yeah. That'd be too much.
Yeah.
That'd be too much. Okay, so honestly, we're going to cut this the same exact way. We're just assembling it different. Instead of pushing it down, we're popping, well, not popping everything up, but it's a straight pop-up, okay? So let's go ahead. So it's the same cuts. Oh, I did something smart. Because these colors are too much alike. I need you guys to pick the one that has the B on it. This is the background. This is the one that we're going to start with, okay? Okay, so take the one with the B, and this is our background. And we're going to do the same exact thing, just cut out that whole big circle. And again, for those of you who have the die, I would recommend not the single die Jill Chapman, the layering die, to use that die. Only because it's just so hard with these circles. Okay, I think we're going to do the new colors. And because we have that graphite nightfall on this card, next Friday, that's the one we're going to start with. Graphite Nightfall. And I'll tell you, out of all the 6 colors, they're all fantastic, except for one of them. One of them I don't like so much, and you can determine which that is. But, of course, if you buy them all, you're going to buy them all. But all of them are just fantastic. I mean, really, really, really good. Did you even see them, Justine?
I do not think so. I heard about that one, and I see it on the card, but I didn't see the other ones, no.
Now, are you going to watch the Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah.
All right, who do you want to win?
It doesn't matter. I really don't care.
I mean, I don't care either, but... Well, I don't want to say who I'd like to see win, because then it'll make the other people upset. I hope it's a good game.
I had a hole punch that popped out those little circles.
Yep, you can do that too. That would be fun.
I have 2 pieces that could be used for the background. One has a rectangle on it, the other has circles. Which one am I to use?
You are to use the one... Oh, she means this paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could use whichever one you want. Or what you could do is wait till you make this whole medallion and then lay this medallion on top of the papers and see which one looks better to you. That's another thing you could do.
Alicia says, please tell me I will throw $5 on them winning for you.
Go ahead, Justine. You're good at that. Especially if someone's going to bet.
I would go with Philly, but...
Yeah, I think Philly's going to win, but I'm kind of rooting for the Kansas City. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know nothing about the Jets at all. Nothing. I couldn't tell you one thing about the Jets.
They're not playing. It's
Oh.
the Eagles.
Okay, see, that just proves my point.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Who's playing? Philadelphia?
Philadelphia.
Yeah, I couldn't see.
Jets are New York.
That is hilarious.
Oh my
I really
God.
thought it was the Jets. I couldn't tell you anything about Philadelphia. Nothing. I mean, do you even know who their coach is?
No.
Do you know who the coach is to Kansas City?
Andy Reid.
Okay. Do you know who the quarterback is for Philadelphia?
Yeah, he's a cute black guy. Don't tell me.
I'm not.
Oh, I know who it is. I can picture his face.
Okay, who's the quarterback for Kansas City?
Mahomes.
See? You just know more about Kansas City.
I do know more about, but I know who the God. What's the
No, I
quarterback's
understand
name?
that, but I'm just saying.
Do you know his name?
No, I know nothing about.
Does it
I
start
know
with an
nothing about
S?
Philadelphia.
Oh,
That's what.
Jalen Hurts.
This was my point.
Yep, there it is. Someone just said Hurts. Yeah. See, I knew I would think of it.
Yeah, I know, but my point is you just made my point.
Yeah, but just well, that's like saying who's it. I mean, even if you named someone from the Browns, I probably couldn't. But
And I don't know why I don't know about them. I just
oh,
don't.
Nick Sirianni. Yes.
Is that the head coach?
Philly's coach went to Mount Union. Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't even sound familiar.
Oh yeah, I heard it. But Andy Reid, you always hear about
I
Andy
understand.
Reid.
That's my point, though. You just,
I saw that, Laura.
at least here,
Right.
what?
Mahomes won the MVP last night.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, did you see? You didn't probably watch any of that, did you?
What?
They, like the NFL thing
No,
last night.
no.
They had Damar Hamlin on there.
Oh.
He looks totally fine.
What was he doing?
He won like an award for maybe I want to say community outreach or something. I can't remember what
Yeah.
it was called. But he got up there and there was like 20, 25 people behind him. It was all the doctors that helped him. Yeah, he sounds like a very good guy. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice.
Okay. I'm going to cut all my layers, then outline, and then put
Good
together.
night, Jill.
Good night, Miss Jill Chapman. Have fun on vacation.
Yes. My die cuts do not match with the image. Odd.
No, they do. Okay, the next one is like, I don't know, what would you call that?
What do you mean?
What color would you call that?
Ooh, I don't know. Light mauve?
It looks like light mauve, but it's more of a brown. If you flip it over, it says it's more brown on the back. And remember, this is the one that we're going to loop-de-loop. So this is
Smith-Schuster is playing, kind of rooting for him.
who went on the Eagles. So remember, this one is straight across, and then loop it. Loop. 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 And then straight across. You could cut the point out. Nothing wrong with cutting that point out. In fact, you know what? I'm going to cut the point out. Go ahead and cut the point out. I cut 2 points off.
Oh, I thought he was... I'm sorry. I thought he won something.
I'm not going to cut the points. Who are you talking about?
They said he didn't win it. Dak Prescott won the Peyton Man. I thought he won something, but I guess he was just giving a speech and thanking the doctors. My bad. When I turned it on, he was talking, so I figured he won. This is Jackie. I am watching now. I literally got to work at 7 and did not leave my office till I left at 4. Made it home just in time for Fanster Friday. Have not even eaten dinner or talked to my dog yet, but I am waiting for you to tell me I want a t-shirt.
Jackie, go talk to your dog and have dinner. Are we going to have someone call us? Well, let's get out. Let's do one giveaway tonight.
Good night. Time to put the puppy to bed. April Johnson.
Go ahead. Let's do one giveaway. So go ahead and get the number or the book out.
We're asking those questions?
No. We're gonna do the magic number.
Magic number. How much is Justine won at the casino last week? No.
Yeah, exactly.
Just kidding.
You could take $100 out of there.
No. Up, Kathy posted the number.
Don't post numbers yet. Oh,
no.
Perfect.
No.
What?
Kidding.
Okay, everyone guess a number.
Oh, this is so hard to watch when they come
I know. First one in. Closest number.
Yeah, they come in too fast. I can't even keep up with them on here.
Really? They're still there?
No, watch when they start coming in. Once people start posting them, they go, and you can't even get it.
Okay, well. Somebody close?
No? Oh.
Oh. I'm going to do my black outline at the end. I had to laugh. Vonda, she's so cute. Vonda, she texted me. She goes, I have 2 numbers for Stamplistic. Which one is which? So one was the hotline, one was the other one. Our phone one. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, maybe this one is a little bit different. Okay, so let's cut all of them. I want you to cut all these on this guy. All these edges. Let me cut, and then I'll show you. And we are putting this together a little bit different. So if you can wait until I get there, that would be great. Do you think we got close?
Yeah, I think one of them is close. If anybody got closer in the beginning when they come in all at once, then we'll find that out.
Okay, so this is what you want to cut all the way around. Okay, everyone can guess one number only, and then
what color now?
Oh, that's true. What color now? You should be left with a dark red and light red, which actually is going to be the same color. If you turn them around, it's the same one, but one's on one side, one's on the other side. You're cutting the lighter one right now. The lighter one. Lighter of the two. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't say that. I love that people are actually crafting. It's so much fun to craft with people, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even just... even when you have like a crappy day, like you could be at home in your pajamas. Okay, Jackie Davis did not guess the correct number, did she?
I don't even know what she guessed. I got someone that came within 19. I don't know if anyone else is.
Well, let me see.
it.
I saw that one too.
Yeah.
Okay, so our number was... Oh, I'm going to touch a crotch. Our number was 501. So we think we have the person. So we don't want to tell you yet. We want to play the honor game, and let's see if your numbers matches ours.
Is there still space at Spring Bling?
Yep, I think we have like 20 spots available. Yeah, we have more people coming to Spring Bling than we've had any Spring Bling or Croptoberfest to date, which is kind of exciting. It's going to be a good time. So we're looking for the one that closest to 501. We think we got it. But
oh, nope. Someone got closer than what I found.
She is closer?
Mm-hmm.
RJ. What does RJ stand for? Is it Rita?
Rita?
Yeah, R.
I don't know, but...
I don't know.
Beverly Hero, my sisters and I are coming. Yay.
I know, it's awesome. Who is,
RJ. I'm assuming.
Reagan. That's a nice name.
Mm-hmm.
So, did anyone beat 501?
514.
I'm sorry. 514. Because the number was 501. Oh, you know what? This is the question that I had for Linda Kashui, because we're in a little Super Bowl poll. So we get to, we're just going to wait a while to see if, or wait a second or two to see if anyone got closer, and then Reagan, you could call us, but we'll tell you when to. So this is the question I had. Did she tell us this?
What?
Everyone gets paid at every score change, up to 20 times, right?
Yeah.
So what happens if the score changes only 10 times?
I thought the last person gets all the rest or something like that.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah, maybe you split it.
You split it with what?
Well, like, because there's, I don't know how much she collects. I don't know.
$1,000.
Okay, so maybe if there's 10 score changes and everybody gets $100. Would be my guess.
I wonder if that's, I don't know.
I did say something. I mean.
You did ask that question?
Yeah, because I didn't realize it was every score change. I thought it was just the end of the quarters. And
no.
Yeah, I know. That's what she said. Oh, no, the last person gets everything left. That's what I could have swore that's what she said.
That's nuts. That'll be Justine.
Okay.
You might as
I've
bring
never
a chicken.
won on Super Bowl squares before.
But you know where you do win, Justine.
Okay.
Okay.
Jackie Davis, I'm taking vacation days. Come Ontario time.
That's great. You should take vacation days for Spring Bling time.
Yeah, I could have. I thought that's what she said.
God, I hope I win that. That would be fantastic. Make up for some of the loss of the pinners. Okay, again, I'm going to outline later. So we have that.
Linda Kashui said I won that one, 480.
She did?
You mean last year?
That's awesome.
Is that what you mean? Oh. Huh.
Okay, so this last big one.
Once, she said.
This last big one is just the... Oh, excuse me. It's just the big one. And then go all the way down to the loop-de-loop.
What is Ontario time? When we're going to a show in Ontario, California.
Yeah, an expo show. When is that? Is that...
August, I thought you said.
I don't know when it is. September? I don't know.
I don't know. She won that 3 years ago.
Well, I bought Rooney a square and Crosby a square.
Runes?
And Runes has a good number. Runes has, I think, 7 and 1. I think that's what Runes has. That's pretty good. And that's what Runes is gonna... Runes has a very, very big, what's it called?
Boil.
Boil on her cheek. And it's had it there for about 4 or 5 weeks. It's big. I would say almost the size of a golf ball.
Oh, Misty said it's October.
Okay, I knew it was later. I think she's right too. So it's been there for about 4 weeks, and it's almost the size of a golf ball. So she is going to the vet finally on Monday. However, when she ran away twice this week, I thought, oh, I'm going to have to cancel the vet appointment. Justine, you never know what the wolves are going to do.
Coyotes.
The coyotes. So does everyone see where I'm cutting? We've cut that before. Look up. Four and 3. Well, you just never know.
Well, I have 7 and 3, and I have.
That's good.
What are the other ones?
7 and 3 is good. You got a 5 and something.
No, I have 4.
Oh, you want to
4
hear
and
something
0,
weird?
I think.
Justine. Rooney on ours has what I say 7 and 1. Rooney on Andy's at work 7 and 1.
Oh gosh.
Isn't that funny? So I told Rooney she better win one of those squares because I don't think Monday is going to be a cheap vet visit. Justine, what can I do to make you go to the casino?
Nothing.
Give you cashola?
No.
Even if I want to go, you wouldn't do
Still
that
owe
for me?
Cashola.
No, you have to put it on the payroll.
Oh, Jenny didn't tell me that.
Oh my
know.
God! Well, I have to tell you how you write it down.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know that.
We made no cash. I mean, what I gave you last week was
it's
lucky to have. I mean, that's.
It's funny. I'm Fanster Friday trained. No matter what I'm working on, when Jennifer says look up, I stop what I'm doing and I look up.
Right. Right.
1 year, a safety was scored in the first 5 minutes. Score of 8.
That's weird.
Yeah. Are they ever? Question mark.
I owe you cash.
Well, you never said that, so how would I know? I don't know what you're doing, Jenny.
You were at Pinners.
Communicate with your employee. No,
okay.
Oh, I know, but I never thought that. I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, vet visits are never. My vet used to be very reasonable. Now
here.
Now they're with all the rest of them. I have to make his appointment. He needs his annual checkup.
You're gonna take him for an annual checkup?
He goes every year for annual checkup.
Oh my God! I don't think I've ever taken mine to an annual checkup.
You're supposed to.
Well, I mean, not if there's nothing wrong with them.
Yes, you are.
Mrs. Got Rocks.
I don't know what if he needs any shots this year or not.
He doesn't. He's 10.
He's 11.
He doesn't.
Well, he gets shot. He gets a Lyme disease shot every year. Sorry.
Can't believe he's 11.
I know, he's so good at 11 now. Knock on wood.
I know. Don't. Yeah.
I know, Jenny. I know.
We're all like.
For tomorrow's class, can I cut the background papers to fit the cards ahead of time?
Well, you can, but you may cut them wrong. You may cut them, wrong. Okay, I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to, because some of these are put together differently, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to outline, and then I'm going to put this stack together. So you can if you want to, Laura, but it could...
Yeah, I never had that done. It costs more to get my dog's teeth cleaned than my own, $800.
Oh, yeah, you have to put the dog to sleep for that.
Terry Conti, my dogs always get annual checkups.
Mine don't because we're always there, it feels like. I don't think I've ever taken them in for an annual. It's always, I'm there for something else, and they're like, hey, so-and-so is due for their shot. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever taken them in for an annual. But, in fairness, I mean, they sneeze wrong, I always take them in. Unless it's Rooney, I give her an extra couple weeks to see if it'll correct itself. I'm taking her in! I know they're going to lance it. The thing is so big.
Like, did you know it was there before the groomer found it?
Well, it's funny because the answer to the straight out answer to that is no, but I should have known because for like 2 weeks prior to that, I kept telling Crosby to stop licking him, and he kept licking him there. So I should have known that, just based on that.
Right.
So when she said he has a boil and she showed me where, I'm like, oh, that makes sense now because Crosby's been licking that.
Misty said, so far behind.
So yeah, so I should have known that, but I didn't. But it's hard to tell with Rooney because Rooney doesn't let you love her. I mean, if you petted her, you'd be able to find those things.
Linda said, I'm surprised Crosby hasn't lanced it. He doesn't bite it, really, just lick it.
He just licks it, but still, if it's that big and thick, just the touch. I'm surprised too, actually. But it's time. And it's, as for as much as you can't touch Rooney because she really is not a lovey dog, she won't let you pet her or touch her or anything. When I go and I take a look at this, she's actually very good, isn't she? Mm-hmm. She stands there and she lets me look at it and she lets me take a napkin and you know, I don't want to get too graphic. And she lets me do it like twice, and then she starts to get irritated. So I have 2 times 2, you know, and then she's done. But I mean, that's pretty, for Rudy, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Okay, I think we can have RJ McCullough Blanton.
Oh, that's
All
true.
right.
Yeah, that's true. So
Oh, you
can you
need the
grab the
phone.
phone? Yeah. So why did RJ say,
No,
like,
I
what
was
the
just
heck?
I just looked down at my paper and saw the name. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about the person.
Okay, RJ, it's time to call us.
Ooh.
Be careful, Justini. Would you drive me to the casino?
No! Be quiet. We have to keep the cat up to date on shots for her license.
Who? What?
Laura Siegel said that. Just got here. What are you working on, Jennifer?
Class 402.
You don't do the dog license stuff, do you?
Of course I do.
Oh, I never seen their.
Well, they don't wear collars.
Oh.
It's illegal, Justine, not to have a dog license. So of course I have a dog license.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, Reagan.
Hello.
It's funny because when you said your name was Reagan, I thought she has to be young, and you sound like you're young.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm not. I just have that voice.
Well, how old are you?
51.
Oh, you do not sound 51 at
Oh,
all.
you sound younger than that.
Wow. So at 51, where'd your parents get that name from?
Well, that's a great question. So I tell everyone when they ask me, but you know, I don't get away with it so much right now because of the newer generations, but I always say The Exorcist.
Now, that's funny. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Do you know what she's talking
So,
about? Justine
scary
doesn't
movie.
either.
Scary movie from 1970s.
Well, I know, but who was named Reagan in there?
The chick that got possessed and did the
Seriously?
green pea soup.
I did not know that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at all. I was thinking you were of the age like where Ronald Reagan was in office, and they, you know, were so
Huh.
Republican
No.
that they just called you Reagan.
No, I was like 9 or 10 when he came into office, I think.
So what? So where did the name come from?
I don't know.
You never asked your parents?
No, I don't think she ever really gave me an answer to it. She did tell me that if I was a boy, she was going to name me Brick.
Oh,
Oh, well,
jeez.
that's nice though too.
See, I'm like, well, I'm glad I wasn't a boy.
But if you were a boy, you still could have been named Reagan.
Yeah,
Well,
my
that's true.
my
That's
niece's
true.
boyfriend is named Reagan, and they're in their early 20s.
Who is?
Yeah, so it's coming
Erica's
back.
boyfriend's named Reagan.
I've met tons of people that are named that now. But they're all younger or they're little kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
awesome.
And so what? And it's RJ?
Well, I go by RJ on Facebook for stalker purposes.
Okay. Okay. Now, who is stalking you? So many more questions come with this.
Ex-husband.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious, yeah.
So he doesn't know that you're on as RJ?
If he does, he doesn't try to contact me, which is a bonus.
That is hilarious.
I know.
So he would stalk you not to hurt you, just to stalk you.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Well, I guess that's not that funny, but... Okay, so now how long were you married for?
Too long.
Okay, hold on 1 second, Reagan. I'm going to call you Reagan. Okay, so these 2 pieces I've outlined, these 2 pieces get attached together. So these are two pieces are going to pieces are going to be attached flat and together. Okay, so right on top of each other, not popped. Okay, so are you remarried now, Reagan?
Yep, I am.
And did you have kids with this stalker?
No, not with the stalker, no.
Oh, well, that's good. So you weren't married too long then.
Someone said, I hope he's not a fanster.
Me too. Me too, or the cat's out of the bag, right?
Oh, that's hilarious. Were you guys like, I was going to say, sweetheart lovers. What the heck is that? Were you guys high school? I know, but... Sweetheart lovers. Were you guys high school sweethearts?
No, just, started out acquaintances and went from there.
Bar pickup?
Oh, Okay, leave her alone.
No, not a bar hookup.
Well, where's your
Okay,
husband?
so I had met him at work.
Okay, well there you go. Did you work at a jail? Speaking of which, did you hear there's who killed those 4 students in Oregon not the other day, in November?
In Iowa?
Yeah.
What about him?
There's somebody in love with him and is writing him love letters that she killed.
No, I didn't hear that.
Absolutely in love with him. She doesn't know if he loves him.
Oh.
She wants to marry him. The lady who's writing him has an 18-year-old son.
Oh, jeez.
Can you imagine?
No.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's just it's crazy. So where'd you meet your new husband at?
At a U of M tailgate.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some mutual friends were there, and that's how we met. In May, it'll be our 10-year anniversary.
Oh,
nice.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys have any kids?
Nope, not together. Mm-mm.
Do you have dogs?
I don't. I'm a cat person.
Okay, so you have cats.
I have a cat.
One cat. What's the cat's name?
Ronnie, and it's a girl. Isn't that funny?
Ronnie and Reagan. What's your
And
husband's
it
name?
was not intentional.
That's so. Well, how do you name him that if it's not intentional?
That was her name at the where I got her at the pet store.
Got it. Got it. Where's my not my pliers? My what's it called?
Tweezers?
Yeah, right here. Forget. Stop looking. Well, that's awesome. And so I take it he has kids.
He does not. I had a daughter from a different hookup.
Oh. Maybe I should stop asking you questions. People are gonna see the show and be like, "Oh, that's Reagan."
Whoa, that's the chick. Yeah.
We know Reagan.
Laura Siegel said Ronnie Reagan.
That's hilarious. That is cute. Yeah. Do you know what you did there?
Huh.
Your cat's name is Ronnie?
Yeah, I know. I didn't even think about it literally until I just said it out loud just now.
Like Ronnie Reagan?
Yeah, didn't even put that together.
That's funny.
You've never thought of that until now.
Never.
Come on.
Swear to God.
Oh my
that's
God.
funny.
So how old is your
It's
daughter?
funny. What's that?
How old is your daughter?
Oh gosh, she turned 28 last September.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was young.
Well, that's okay. We're not judging. So funny. Yeah, no, she is peppy as you?
I would say yes, probably.
And what does she do for a living?
She's in HR, like her mom.
And where do you work in HR?
I'm a director for a government contractor.
Wow.
And after COVID, I really am thinking twice about my career choice.
Why is that?
Lots of different laws and extra work, and people turned into jerks after COVID. I'm just saying.
Like in what way?
It as an employee, like attitudes, demeanor, like everybody just has this, I don't even know what to call it. Just a bad attitude about everything, and the complaints and the drama and the everything. I swear it's like threefold since everybody had to come back to work.
Really?
Oh, because they wanted to stay at home, you mean? That's why?
Yeah, well, that's part of it, sure. Right. But then, you have people quitting, so there's tons of turnover everywhere.
Oh, got it.
I gotta tell you, I think everyone needs, and I know a lot of people work from home, and probably people are going to disagree with me, but I think everyone who's working from home needs to go back to work, because you absolutely positively can tell. And hold on 1 second, all these pieces are popped, guys. So this one's adhered together, and then this gets popped, that gets popped, and then that gets popped. So that's all what I'm doing right now, is just putting pop dots on. I think you could absolutely tell a difference when you call any customer service related place and they're working from home. There's a huge difference. Huge.
Agreed.
Yeah, there is. I mean, and don't I say that at work? You know when they're working from home. You absolutely know.
Yep.
Yeah, you just
Yep.
absolutely know when they're working from home. They either don't know what they're talking about or they're rude because they don't care. I mean, it's horrible.
That's exactly it. They don't care. They don't care.
Yeah, so why are people... We need to bring people back to work.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, we
So
really
they have
do.
to interact with others and behave and whatever, you know? It's like everybody lost their social skills or something.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. So, okay, you're fun to talk to. Maybe not as much as Carol Boyce, because I really enjoyed talking to Carol. Where do we meet you at? Michigan?
Yes, in Novi.
In the Mega Meet?
Yep. Yep, I went to the Mega Meet for the first time last year.
You did?
And yes, I wanted to go for years, but it's really close to my birthday and Mother's Day, and, you know, so there was always a conflict. So I decided last year I was taking a day off work, and I went on a Thursday when it first,
Open, yeah, the
you know,
first day.
started. Yeah, that was fun. Totally fun. Had a good time. And yeah, I went to your guys' booth and met you, Jennifer. You were like the only one in the booth at the time.
That doesn't sound right, but
I
okay.
don't know where anybody else was, but
Okay, did you take a class from us?
did not do a class. Mm-mm.
Did you do the make and take?
No, not with you guys. No, I did a couple of them, but I did a lot of shopping.
Got it. So then what made you join Friday nights with us?
Well, so that all started during COVID too. So the volume thing, you know, when they were doing all that, I took a class. I thought that was the best thing ever to keep me busy and stuff. And you guys taught a class there, and I thought, well, this is pretty cool. And I'm a bling person, so I love bling. So it is right in my wheelhouse.
Well, that's good. So do you do most of the classes with us?
I do. And, you know, I know that you do mostly cards and stuff, but I actually use the designs in my scrapbooking.
You can do that all the time. I love that. Seriously. You should post some of those in our Fanster page.
Okay.
You really should. Because, yeah, I say that all the time. Now, were you going to the Mega Meet this year?
I want to, but again, this year it's a conflict day because they switched it again. So it's birthday weekend and 10-year anniversary, so we're gonna be gone.
Oh.
Well, it's I'll let the cat out of the bag here. They didn't switch it. It's always Mother's Day weekend. It's always Mother's Day weekend.
Was it early last year? I feel like it was early last year.
Nope, always Mother's Day weekend. Always. Since the beginning of time. In fact,
that's probably why I didn't do it.
Yeah, every other show promoter knows that and will never even go on that weekend because it's always Mother's Day weekend.
And that is probably the well, it's either one of the two. Either it was Mother's Day and I got a guilt trip to go and taking my mom somewhere, or it was my birthday and we were gone or something. I don't know.
A guilt trip to take your mother somewhere. Like that was hard to do. Now, does your mother craft?
No,
Oh.
She likes to watch you guys though. She kind of, looks in and listens in sometimes because she knows that I do this on Friday nights.
Do you give away your cards?
No, I do not. I hoard it all.
It is so ridiculous. Do you give away other cards of the other people's that you make?
No cards.
So you just make cards from every vendor and you don't send any cards out?
Correct.
It's ridiculous. That's true. But actually, are you itching with a pen like a grandpa?
I can't reach it.
My
back itches.
She's actually picking up a pen and itching her back.
But I can't reach it, so I like.
Would you like me to scratch it for you?
No.
I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine.
Nope.
Casino tonight.
No.
I'm scratching her back.
Okay, get out.
Am I on it?
No.
Well, where is it at?
I'm not telling you. Go back to work here, Jenny. Okay.
I was going to scratch your back. Ridiculous. What, you think that's stupid?
No.
Yes, you do. Oh, my God. You are weird. I was going to say something else. But you get a free pass because you said really that you use these cards for scrapbook pages.
Right, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, so that would make sense why you don't send them. Now, do you put pictures in your scrapbook page?
Yes.
Okay. See,
and I made the clock with you guys. The peacock, I framed it and put it on my wall.
That's awesome.
It looks pretty cool.
That's good. Now, where's your husband right now?
Downstairs playing video games.
Oh.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So he too likes Fanster Fridays.
Yes, he puts on his headphones and goes into his own little world. So
That's great. Now, do you do New Year's Eve with us too?
I did this past year. Yes, I did do it.
Did you stay up the entire time?
I made it to I think 12:30.
Okay.
Maybe it was later than that. I feel like it was later than that.
Yeah,
but I
you're
did not make it to
51.
4.
It should
Did
have
not
been.
make it to 4.
You didn't?
No, 4 was too late. I was falling asleep at my table.
Got it. Well, you have that. Now, do you and your husband normally go out for New Year's?
No, not anymore.
Okay. I was going to say, because he's probably thankful that you found us then. You know, because most men like to stay inside.
Well, I was looking forward to it. I said to him, you going to a friend's for New Year's Eve? What are you doing? Because I'm staying home.
And was he in bed by 12 then?
Oh, he was asleep on the couch by then for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So, Andy's already asleep. Who did Elizabeth give a card to the other day? Okay, well, it was very, 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 very nice talking to you. And I'm sad that we're not going to see you at the Mega Meet this year, or probably any time, because it's always on Mother's Day weekend. But with that said, what size T-shirt do you want?
I am not scared to say 2XL.
Okay, well, I wouldn't be scared to say 2XL if I was a 2XL either. Just say it's funny.
What? Oh, don't say that.
What? It was funny. We had to go. We have the T-shirts in our first warehouse because we kept the first warehouse. What? I'm not saying anyone's name. I'm just saying what you said. It was hilarious. And she had to go over and pull the T-shirts. And she comes back and she goes, "Do you ever notice that people who get these T-shirts are like, well, give me a so-and-so T-shirt because I like them big." No one ever just says, like you just said, "Oh, give me a 2X." They're always like, "Well, give me a 2X because I like them big." Like every single person who said that does that. Oh, it's very funny.
Yeah, we don't care what T-shirt size you wear.
Yeah, we don't
it's
care.
It's funny that you know.
That people say that. What? There's nothing wrong with that,
I
Justine.
know. It's funny.
It was very funny. Okay, Miss Reagan. Well,
Yes.
happy. I'll think of you the week before. When is your birthday?
It's the 14th of May.
Oh, well, I'll think of you after the Mega Meet then.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could still come one day.
I might.
How far away do you
might.
live from the Mega Meet?
Oh, like 30 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can be there.
It's right down the road.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Well, I hope we see you. If not, it was very fun talking to you.
Yes.
You too.
Thank you for being a customer, and we'll put your 2X, because you don't like them big, in the mail to you next week.
All right. Have a good
Appreciate
weekend.
it. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Have a
Bye.
good weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Austin said you must be talking about me. Lynn, I don't even know. Everybody says it.
Everyone says it.
I wasn't singling out anybody.
No,
I was
you
just-
weren't. And it's every single person. If you go back and listen, says that. Every single person says that. Oh, I like them big. Mine would be like, give me a 4X, not because I like them big, because I want them to fit. You never hear anyone saying that. Okay, everyone understood my layers, my popping layers here, correct? Is everyone good? I think they saw what I was doing, right?
I don't know. No one's asked anything. Elizabeth said
She
a
was
lady at
cute.
the campground who let me use her die cut machine.
Oh, jeez. And that warranted one of your cards? That's huge. Elizabeth, you and Bill have so much work coming to you. New stamps, even new stamps. She hasn't even seen the new stamps yet. She's going to love them. Like the second set of new stamps. And forget, I don't want to say that because then the fanciers are going to be like, what are you
Alicia.
talking about? Okay, so now we have the 3 little guys. Is everybody with me or no?
Lynn Benson.
What?
I'm fluffy, but I want to put it in the dryer.
Right, exactly. See, exactly. That's what everyone does. They say a size and they say, whatever. Instead, just a size. Like Justine, I'll take a medium. Well, Justine,
Because I like it big.
it's just okay.
It's a joke.
Well, it's like me and Peggy saying, "Oh, she only got one shirt for her birthday, and inside was 4 shirts." That's stupid. Okay, so now let's do the same cuts up here. You're not going to be able to tell which is which, so just do whatever you want to do. Just make sure that the lighter one is the middle one, okay? Now, if you think you can tell, that's great. I use the brown one, is the big one that I'm going to cut. And I use the one that looks more like red for my very, very top piece. Again, doesn't matter, because it's going to be very hard to tell, but I just want that lighter piece to be the middle. So if you can, take the one that looks like brown, and that's the one we're going to cut all the way around. See, this is just a little bit easier card to do. Yeah, that was a fun call. And you don't want to go to the casino.
Oh! Okay, this says currently.
Okay, hold on. Justine right now.
And now.
Oh, come on. Justine's sister, who likes to gamble as much as Justine, is literally at the casino right now. So an hour ago, she texted Justine a picture that said what?
$800.
It said $800. Now Justine just picked up her phone, and what does the next picture say?
At 10:15, it says currently, and it's $1,519.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me show them that.
And then 3 minutes later, $2,100.
Well, I don't have to tell them. Gee, what?
Just you can show.
No, that's you said that.
Okay. That's crazy.
Oh, Justine.
And that's not even... They must have just keep winning. They're not even have to pay taxes on it. Wow.
Okay, so you don't want to go do...
No, because I'm not going to win that.
Well, you did last week. You did last month. You did the month before that. The month before that. Thinking about it, aren't you?
No.
Come on, just for an hour. That's it.
We'll see.
Just for an hour. Oh, we got to. We'll see.
I hate you. Oh my
I'm
God!
gonna pee.
Elizabeth says I had to explain Fluffy to Bill.
It went. That's hilarious. It went
I
from
just
an
did to
absolutely
say
nuts.
for you to be quiet.
No, you didn't.
How did you cut the last big one? Sorry.
The last big one. Ooh.
That's the last one. That's when it's the last big one. It'll be that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? Look, this one, Lynn. Look. Long, around the circle, long, around the circle, long, around the circle, long, around the circle. Is that what you're looking at?
Lynn Benson said, and I just can't see advertising just how fluffy I am. Where's the fun in that?
Right, exactly. I haven't gotten a shirt yet because I don't need anyone to know my size. Oh, what size did she want? Oh, good, because we only have one large left. We only have one large.
That one over here you brought for display.
I know, it's a large.
Yeah, I said display.
We only have one large until April 1st. Get it?
Yes.
She was fun. Should we do one more?
Uh-huh.
Okay, why don't you, I'll do one more, Justine, if you go to the casino.
I don't care if they want a t-shirt or not, so you don't want to do another one? That's Fansters. That's Fansters now.
Okay, Justine's letting you down, guys. Justine, that's the thing. 1 hour. You don't go in there and play like a recluse. No, that's probably the wrong word, isn't it?
You know how I am at the casino.
I know you are.
So that's why I don't want to go.
So just take $100 and we'll just go for an hour. That's it. I'm going to go and play one machine.
If I take $100, I'll be out in 2 minutes. Look at it.
Okay.
It's cute.
You won't be out in 2 minutes. You never are. What was that? Oh, that was runes.
She hit the pole?
Yes, with her paw. Sound asleep.
So we had an extra big one?
No.
No, we cut all of them.
Who says that, Lynn?
Stephanie Adamski?
No, we didn't have an extra big one. And I don't know how to go back and tell you because there's 4 here, Steph. Let me do the best that I can and kind of show you. So we got this big one there, 1. Then you have this one right here, 2. And then right here, these are 2 different ones, but they're together. So you have this little one all the way around and then that big one. But these 2, the top 2 right now, are here together and then popped. It's all up to Justine, Fansters. It's in her control right now. Give me your bank card and your wallet.
I'm not going. She said, oh, crap, okay.
Okay, I don't think you made a mistake.
Do you bet Max? No.
Well, I want you on this one machine. That's why I'm saying let's just go for an hour.
Okay, fine. 1 hour. That's it.
You are so easy to talk into anything. Oh my god!
Because if you play max on that game and you only bring in $200, we ain't even last an hour. Okay, Bernice, I said yes. You're getting a T-shirt.
But give me your bank card because I don't want you going to the bank taking our money.
I'm not going to take money.
Well, no, I want you to give me your bank card. Okay, good.
She caved.
She always caves to a casino.
That was tough.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your number? Are you going to write down a number?
Yeah, I'm thinking of one.
Well, it's that hard?
Yeah.
We're going to take the Denali there.
Justine, hence when I haven't been going. Although I did go last night, last tonight, and was.
I don't want you complaining though.
Less than a half hour after.
And plus, you're probably going to win a Super Bowl thing, so that's $50 there.
Okay.
What?
Oh.
Justine, you win so much money. Yeah, he knows. He wants to know if you could. He wants to know if you give him $20. Play it. Okay, did you write down a number?
Yes.
Let me see it. That's a stupid number.
It's
Okay.
my husband's birthday. Thank you.
Okay.
Much.
Well, now you can't. Now you
They
can't
don't
do
know
it.
when his birthday is.
Anyone that's a Spring Bling would know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it, you! Why'd you make me say it?
Well, why did you say it? That's like you said. Let me show Laura what Lori won, and you blur it out. $2,100.
Okay.
Now, whose birthday is that? That is his birthday, though?
April 23rd.
Did he die on the 23rd or the 25th?
Then in August.
No, I know.
Oh, 24th.
Oh. No, because that would have been weird, because the month before is when the bridal shop opened. I just thought 23rd would be a weird day. Okay, everyone start, Joanne's already on it. Everyone start guessing. You may start to guess. Now, one guess. He may have to go out, but if he lays down, we're in good shape. We're taking the Denali, you know.
Okay.
Do you want to drive the Denali?
Not really.
Why? You know you're going to be driving a 16-foot trailer off of that.
I don't know how we're doing that. It's gonna be good.
Justine, it's called Making a Memory. So this is the deal, guys. Our first show that we're going to, we believe that we have drivers. Although if anyone wants to volunteer, you can. But our very first show is in Irving, Texas. And I told Justine, we have to drive there because we can't have, somebody else drive. Ooh, somebody else drive. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Somebody else drive on our first show. So now Justine's like, hey, I'm driving to Texas. I'm like, we're going to make memories. I said, fine, then I'll take Peggy. As soon as I said that, guess what she said? I'll go. So Justine and I are going to drive to Texas. We may not be driving home. We may be flying somebody out there to drive it home, which I really think we're going to do, Justine, because we have a show after that.
Yeah.
We got to get home for that. But we're definitely going to be driving it out there. And just think that could be the first time we get Fanster stickers.
Mm-hmm.
To put on the thing.
Yeehaw, Laura Siegel said.
It's going to be fun. Well, unless we run the thing off the road, which is a very, very, very high possibility. Someone said it's going to be hard backing up. I said, we're never going to back up. We're always going to be pulling forward. Okay, you got about 30 more seconds for a number.
Sarah Schrader says, woohoo, I get to see the Denali and the Podster. You have to take pictures of it at Buc-ee's and Whataburger.
Oh, that's funny. And at Corn Dog Heaven.
Lots of casinos on the way. No.
Trust me, we know.
Jackie.
We know that, though, Jackie. Justine, you act like we have not stopped at a casino when we drive.
I hate pulling a trailer, Bernice says.
Oh, it sounds like she has. What is he doing behind me?
Sleeping? He's not behind
No,
you.
yes, he is.
No one's behind you. He's over here next to me.
Oh, is your hand on my chair?
Oh, it could have been.
Okay.
Where are you cutting?
Same exact place that we cut before. Here, look up. There we go. Do it one more time.
it takes so long sometimes?
Again, because it's focusing on my hand. Do it one more time.
Stop moving your hand. As best I can get it. 6 clicks.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's where you're cutting. God, look at how dry my skin is.
Yes.
That is
I'm kidding.
No, you're not. Look at that. Well, that's glossy accents right there. But look at that. Dry, dry, dry. And look, you can tell that I did a show this weekend too. Look at all my nails. I have no nails. Every single one was ruined in the show. Okay. Okay, so do we think we have a winner?
Yep.
Well, don't. Is
I'm
this
not
it?
Yeah, I was not going to say the name. I was going to say the number they guessed.
Okay, go ahead.
So my number was 657.
Don't say anything else. So we think we have the winner. So we need you to tell us who got close to 657.
Use coconut oil on your hands.
Okay. Now I'm going to get people email me
She
tonight.
doesn't even use lotion on her hands.
I don't like the feel of lotion.
I know, Jenny. I'm just saying you don't use it.
Slide off those casino machines. Did I do that one? I sure did, didn't I?
Deb Harner, that's what we found too.
Yeah, Deb, we think it is you.
We're just making sure no one was closer than 651.
So is anyone closer than Deb Harner?
How is your finger?
Oh, it's so fine. Look. It's so fine. Well, if I had somebody that could...
Oh.
One job.
I was reading people's comments.
Okay, you can't see it.
Put moisturizer on your hands before you go to bed.
That's true, but I don't like the feel of it. And then I'm going to pet the dog, and all that hair is going to be stuck to my hands. Okay.
Deb Harner's the winner.
Okay, Deb, hold on. We'll tell you when to call here in a second. Okay, so this is just on these top 3 pieces. The bottom 2 pieces are adhered together.
Put gloves on.
And then trust me, I wanted to. And then everything is popped, and then these 2 pieces together are popped on top of here. So these bottom 2 pieces adhered together, and then popped and popped. Okay, Deb.
Can you show the lighter one?
Yeah, the lighter one. Yep, here you go. It's the same exact one we cut before, Justine. There you go, Justine. Put socks on your hands. That's a good idea. So that's the lighter one there. Okay, Deb, you got to give us a call. Whoops. Stamp listed hotline. Who has that?
What?
Stamp listed hotline. There it is. Whoops, hold on, I'm muting you. Hold on. Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Peachy, because I'm going to the casino with my best friendy.
There you go.
How are you?
I'm not doing bad, thank you. This is fun. I never thought I'd get through.
Well, no, you would have to because you're the only one calling.
Well, I didn't think I would be.
Well,
Look
no.
at that.
She didn't think she'd be a winner.
Oh, you didn't think it'd be a winner?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, hopefully everyone's going to be a winner sometime. All our fanciers are always winners.
True. This is true.
So, you don't have a katana.
I do not. I will.
How did you, where did you meet us at?
Probably decades ago at an expo in Lancaster. I've been doing scrapbooking
So
and
CK, not Expo, CK.
Yeah.
Perfect.
At one of them long time ago.
Well, have you not been back since?
No, I'm in Florida now, so I'm going to do the expo in Orlando. Well, the CKC in Orlando. Whatever.
Okay, you're so cute. That one is Expo in Orlando.
Okay, I'm going to do that one. I call all the big events expos. I don't know why, I just do.
Well, that's good. So you're going to be there.
Yep, I'll be doing that one. And then I may, when I come, because I'm a snowbirder, quote unquote.
Okay.
So when I go back up to PA and then in August, I may go out to Lancaster also. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Yeah.
Lancaster's a good show.
Yes, it is. It's a very good.
So you're more of a scrapbooker? Did you just say something about scrapbooking, or I just hear that?
No, I'm both. I scrapbook, and I'm kind of like Reagan. I don't give any of these away. I take
like
all my
Reagan.
Thanksgiving cards away, but they're all being saved for scrapbook pages. Yeah.
Oh, so the cards you do with us then go on scrapbook pages?
Yes, I don't. Yeah, I don't give them away.
Yeah. See, you really need to post those on the Fanster page.
Yep. I will. So when I get there, I just ordered all my some of my pictures today, so we'll get there.
Well, how long have you been doing cards with us?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I can't. I don't know.
So a long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then you must have a lot of pages with our stuff in it.
I have a lot of stuff sitting around to get on pages. Yes.
Oh, well, that's true.
They're not on pages yet.
And I didn't ask Reagan this. So if you intentionally are putting them on scrapbook pages, do you pop them up like we pop them up, or do you keep them flat?
No, they're popped up. Yeah, I have years ago at one of the expos, there was a family that made scrapbook pages, and then she made albums that allowed you to put more dimensional stuff, like embellishments, into your scrapbook pages. So the pages and the protectors were thicker.
Got it.
So, yeah, that's what I have saved those albums for.
And you don't know who that person is?
No, they since have changed and sold their business and changed hands. And the mother made the albums out of fabric. You could send her fabric, and she would make an album cover out of the fabric.
So what happens when you need another album now? That's what I'm questioning.
Yeah, poop out of luck. Yeah, poop out of luck. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that sounds kind of cool. So your albums, what are like 8 inches thick?
They can be really thick, yes.
Yeah, you need to post that. I would love to see that. Okay. I'm sure a lot of people would like to see that.
I will try to get myself motivated to do that part, yes.
Yeah, no, trust me, I hear you on the motivation. Well, I don't know if it's motivation as much as it's time.
Yeah, and I enjoy making, and then to try to get everything in an album is, because the pages just sit, in little totes until I can get them in the albums.
Sure.
But and then since I'm a snowbirder, half the stuff's in PA and half's down here in Florida.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that Justine is not a snowbirder.
Well, I have a spare room. It's my craft room, so I have said people can come visit. They just have to deal with 4 dogs. That's all. I have 4 dogs.
That's easy. What kind of dogs do you have?
They're Chinese crusteds.
What?
They're the hairless dogs. If you look up on the website, ugliest dog.
No, wait a minute. Why would you want a hairless dog?
Because when they're nice and young and they show their muscles, they're really cool. They're really very good-looking dogs when they have their muscle and their fatigue. But as they get older, as you see, if you look on the website, just Google ugliest dog, and you will see the Chinese crested with the funky hair. Yeah, and the teeth and the tongue hanging out of the mouth.
I can't believe you have this.
So you have 4 of those, huh?
I have 2 that are hairless, and that's the recessive gene, and then there's another gene where they are hairy. They're called powder puffs. So I have 2 of each.
Can you please post a picture on the Fanster page of all 4 of them together?
I can. I have they actually behave themselves, and they're sitting on one of the chairs on the lanai, and I can post that. Yes.
Aww.
Yeah, please do that, because I would. Justine, you really think a hairless dog would be that cute?
Yeah, because they're so ugly, they're cute. Yeah. I wouldn't get one, probably, because, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sure your dogs are lovely, but I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I'd ever want a hairless dog.
It's kind of cool. They're kind of cool. They are a lot of work, I will admit. I used to have boxers. That is my breed. I love my dogs now, but boxers, they just grab my heart. But they're bigger, and I wanted to go something smaller. But this breed is very intense. They're very needy. Separation anxiety out the wazoo.
We got Chillax. Did you write down that number for Chillax?
I'm working on it, and they're very demanding. They're high maintenance, even though they're little dogs. They're high maintenance compared to my boxers. My boxers would be like your dog laying on the couch, like, who cares? I'm in here, my 2 dogs are whining outside because they want to come in the craft room. I'm like, no, you're going to eat something or pee on the floor. You're not coming in here.
Now,
Yeah.
since they don't have hair, do they get, like, do you ever get, like, I don't want to say skin infections, but do they ever,
Sunburn?
you know what I mean? Like,
No, they do. They get clogged pores. So
Okay.
the hairless ones are higher maintenance than the ones with hair. They get sunburn because they have no hair.
that's what I was, sunburn,
Yep. So
especially
you have
being
to
in
wash,
Florida.
but you can't put sunblock on them because then you'll clog their pores even more.
Oh,
So
jeez.
you just have to. They wear t-shirts sometimes in the summer. They definitely wear jammies in the winter. So up in P, they're loving it down here because they don't like it. Yeah, they love it down in
Are
Florida.
you like a crazy cat lady, but a crazy dog lady?
I'm kind of a crazy dog lady. Yeah, I've had my plethora of dogs. Yeah,
Now, are you married?
I am. My husband is in Pennsylvania. He did not want to retire. I did. I had to get out of corporate. I was in pharmaceutical corporate for 30 years. I said, I'm done. He's up in Pennsylvania working as a fabricator welder, and I'm down here in Florida.
Oh, wow.
So how long you done in Florida for?
He brought me down October of 21, and then with the gas prices in 22, I said, no, coming to get me in the motorhome is going to blow the gas budget. I'll just learn what Florida's like in August. And I did. It was hot, but I survived. He came down for Christmas, and he will come and get me June. I bought tickets to see Brooks and Dunn and Scotty McCreery June. We'll go home June 15th to PA.
Oh my God,
and I'll
that
be
sounds
back
like the
down in
perfect
September.
relationship to me. I gotta tell Andy about this.
Yeah, we'll be married 30 years at the end of this month, and
Well, that's why you've been
past year-
married for 30 years.
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause you're not-
it's worked out well. It's not your normal marriage, but we're still married and everything's okay.
Huh. Well, that's pretty awesome. And as we're talking to you, I'm trying to do my jewels. I don't know where the heck my jewels went to. We are looking everywhere for my jewels right now, and I don't know where they put them. No, that sucks. No, they have to be here someplace.
Maybe
But,
Crosby was doing back there. He dropped it, he ate it.
well, he very much could have. You wouldn't be interested in a bloodhound, though, would you?
No, thank you. If anything, if I did go again, but I'm 61, and these dogs that I have now could live till they're 12, 15, 17. It all depends. And I said, this is the last. I cannot. Dogs are expensive. I mean, dogs are expensive, and I'm like, okay, you know what? After these guys pass, I think I'm done. I have to stop.
No, you're not done.
I'll go volunteer somewhere and get
Yes,
my fix
Pamela.
from-
Sorry.
Yeah, from other dogs, but we'll see. I don't know. But I would go back with a boxer. I'd get another boxer if I
Well,
did. But
and why not a golden retriever? They're like the best little dogs.
You didn't eat
I
it.
had a golden rescue.
And
Yeah, I
think-
did.
Aw.
He was awesome too. Like I said, I've had my plethora of dogs over my adult life.
Hey,
The-
where's the...
we're putting on the face cam. Go ahead, put on the face
I'm
cam.
trying.
There he is. Look at the babies right there.
Someone woke up.
There's here. Let them see. Look up, son. There you go. There you go. Did you eat Mama's jewels? I can't find the jewels, guys. I was going to do the jewels with you, and it's not because we're going to the casino right now.
She's literally looking everywhere.
I know. As I was talking to you, I don't know where they
Because
are.
you were going to put the blue ones in there, and then you said no, but I don't know where...
So did I put them on that card by chance when I gave it to you?
No, I just opened those both cards, and I looked at the paper with the other jewels. They're not there.
They're not on that?
No. I opened them, too. There's nothing in them.
Well, this is...
Nothing on them and in them.
I don't know where they went to.
Well, you got 10 more minutes at the casino then.
Yeah.
Well, that's true, but I only have. Remember, Justine only has $100 to spend, so it'll be a waste of gas actually. Because what's going to happen is she's going to win, and it's going to piss me off because she always wins.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I need to get in a craft cam so they stop looking at. They see
I
us
don't know
looking
what
over the
happened to
place.
those jewels. That's weird.
Neither do I.
You either threw them in the garbage or they're in your bag.
Well, they're not my bag.
I mean, I looked in the garbage what I could see, and I don't see them in there, so...
Are they on my arm? Yeah, that really sucks here. So how did we meet you? Are you going to Orlando this year?
Yes, I am. Mhm.
That's good. Are you going to take any of our classes?
I have to sign up whenever they put the,
That's
they'll
true.
put the list up. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I will.
It's going to be it'll be a while I think for Orlando. Okay, so what size t-shirt would you like?
What does Justine wear?
She wears a medium. Wouldn't that be funny if she said, okay, well then give me a 5X.
I don't like them too tight, but I don't like them really baggy either.
Oh, that's the first time we've heard that.
Yeah,
So are you small like Justine?
I'm a tiny person, yeah.
Okay.
I only weigh like 98 pounds.
Oh,
So
okay.
Oh,
Then
you-
you want a medium.
No, do we
Okay.
have small?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are you really 98 pounds?
yeah.
Then you
Mhm.
want
Yeah.
small.
Okay,
Well, honey,
then I want a small.
don't
Oh,
t-shirt
well-
shame people.
Well, I'm just saying, like in the sweatshirt, I wear a medium and it's big, so I'm thinking if you're on 98, I mean, you know, I'm like,
Yeah, I don't wanna-
I'm
I
like
don't wanna
almost
really-
140, so I mean, I'm a lot bigger than you if you're 98.
Yeah, I'll go with the small, please. That'll be good.
Yeah.
If not, then I'll make it. If it's too small, then I'll make a pillowcase out of it. Cover for a pillow.
Well, okay. If
Yeah.
we don't have a small, though, you're going to get a medium. Terry, no, the only thing that's in my pocket is actually this little jewel right here. See if you could do this, which is a big pave jewel.
Why do you have that in your pocket?
Well, because I think I'm going to use this.
It doesn't get clear.
I think I'm going to use this on card 403. Do it again. Look at that. I think that's going to be a center. We're going to try that. So that's hopefully going to go on. Look at my
I was gonna say
finger.
the jewel looks nice, but that finger.
What is wrong with that? I need you to click me. No, that is a glossy accents
That's
finger.
glossy accents, isn't it?
Thank you, it is. But here, look, now I'll do the other finger that doesn't have glossy accents. Let's see if it's better. Oh, it's a little bit better. Click me. No, it's not. It actually makes it worse.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, I do need some lotion. Jeez. No, so that was the only thing in my pocket. So hopefully that's going to go on card 401. I really don't know where the jewel pack is, so I'm sorry, guys. I can't do the jewels, which really, I really wanted to do them with you. Well, actually, no, we could have done them with you. I don't know where they are.
Well, now you're gonna have to go over the one you finished and show them where they go.
I will.
Huh?
Okay, well, anyhow, so it was very, very, very nice speaking with you.
Do you sell the
thank
pave
you.
jewels?
We don't Scotch bonnets, but just wait till we use them, and if we use them, I just wait. Just the answer to that is no, but just wait because there may be something. So that's a positive answer.
Yeah.
So anyhow, so it was very nice talking to you.
Yes.
Where at in
Nice talking
Florida?
I'm in Orange City, which is 45 minutes north of Orlando, as the crow flies, so to speak,
Oh.
and then about 45 minutes west of Daytona.
Okay, so you're not by what's the small village called down there?
The Villages.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say you're talking about the village. You said the
Yes.
small village.
Where
that's
I'm about probably an hour and 20 from that, I guess they say.
Got it.
I'm just told don't go there. Just stay away from it. I'm like,
Why?
okay, I have no reason to go. So
Why is that?
it's just so big and obnoxious, they say. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
But people love it. I mean, like everyone retires to the villages.
Yeah. And I think it's a lot of condos. I was very blessed to get a single home down here with a fenced-in yard for the dog. So
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
Yeah, well, please post a picture of those dogs, and everybody who wasn't on tonight is gonna be like, "What the hell is she doing?" Yeah, post a picture because I would like to see them, please.
Yeah.
Okay, I will. All
Okay.
right.
Well,
All
good. It
right.
was very nice talking to you. Have a great weekend,
Yes.
and hopefully we'll talk to you again.
All right. Enjoy the casino, and I will see you in Orlando.
Goodbye.
All right,
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.
We're
Sarah
gonna-
Schrader says sign up for Expo Irving is Tuesday.
Look what we just found.
What?
I just
Was that your phone?
I just moved the phone.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
guys,
fine.
we're doing the jewels real quick. I just found them. They were underneath the phone. We looked everywhere for them. So yeah, let's do the jewels. It won't take us
Can
this
you
long.
show the jeweled card and let me
Yes.
take a picture?
I can. They're building new communities like the villages. Oh, where are they building new communities? Okay, so we only have, we have 4 colors, but just let's not count the big one. And then we have 3 different ones. So let's go ahead. I'll show you where they go, but let's go ahead. I'm going to put these on real quick because this won't take too long. So this new color right here, and this is the darkest it gets, is called Graphite Nightfall. And we've had these for a while, and when I was making this card, I thought, oh my god, because nothing was matching this color. And then when I put this color on, it was just perfect. And I personally think this is a great guy card. I know it's dark, it's not bright, but I think it's a great guy card. So these graphic graphite nightfalls look fantastic on it.
When you get a chance, could you please remind me which of the middle pieces are adhered flat and which are popped?
Yeah, the very, very, very top one is popped. The next two are adhered flat together and then popped. So the very, very top one is popped. Next two adhered together and then popped. Now, the cool thing about this card is, even though it's dark...
Your mother says good night.
Good night. We used Crystal AB on them because it matches that graphite nightfall very well. So we have Crystal AB, and as we all know, AB is a little bit more expensive, but they're Aurora Borealis, so they sparkle just a little bit more. They almost reflect the color that you use them on, but you definitely could tell a difference between those and just the crystal. I can't believe we looked everywhere when they were underneath the phone. That's ridiculous. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead. Let me switch this over. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the big one on right in the center. Well, that was fun. Those were good calls.
Mm-hmm. They're all good calls.
Well, I know they are, Justini. Okay, then you want the bigger ones, Crystal AB, the bigger ones. So the clear ones bigger are going to go right here, around here. I'm still in frame, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to go to the casino if you don't want to. I'm glad I got a yes, though. I do have a headache. It's probably all the begging to get you to go to the casino.
Okay. Do you adhere the medallion? Did you adhere the medallion already? Are we supposed to put it on the upper left?
I did. But you could put it wherever you want to put it. I'm missing the big one. I'm missing the Crystal AB here.
It's right here.
Oh, it is. Thank you. I see it. I put it... You put it wherever you want to. In the middle, I thought it was just like a little bit too cliche. So that's why I just put it in the upper right corner. Or the upper left corner. You know what? If he doesn't lay down... Kraz...
Hi, baby.
He may have to go out.
All right.
Okay, so we're there. Got it? And then, these new graphite nightfalls. I love them. They're going to go in this guy and in this guy. All the way around. And they're 5 millimeters. But it just is perfect on this card. Burgundy would have done good, but Burgundy they discontinued. And we just didn't have enough, but this looks fantastic. What's he doing?
Sniffing my coat. He loves to sniff my coat. He smells my dog, I'm sure.
Do you think he has to go out?
I don't know. He's just sniffing everything over there. Sniffing the cow and the gnome and everything.
Do you want to do this and I'll go let him out?
No. Crosby, what are you eating? Don't. Oh, look at him. Look at him.
I see him.
He's trying to take the gnome. Hey! Crosby.
Well, I think that is a dog toy.
That gnome is?
I think the cow is. What's he... Oh, he is. That is funny. I have a cow that's sitting... He is really trying to get that.
He could get it if he really wanted to. He just keeps, you know... I love the colors on that card.
I like it too.
Hi. Why are you so cute? Hmm? Why are you so cute?
So then, after this, we're left with the little guys again. And those little guys are going to go exactly where they did on the other card. Right here. Oh, the 3 is all the way around. And I think I'm going to do that part later. Only because Crosby's on the move right now. And I'm afraid he might have to go to the bathroom.
Hey, where are you going? What are you doing? Watch, you're going to knock Mama's cards off the wall with that tail, okay? Hey.
So for the newbies, do we have any newbies still with us? Like this is the very first time? He is very cute. Are you still with us?
You're a good boy.
I can't wait to see the hairless dogs.
Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Okay, there you go. Good boy. Oh.
Okay.
Look at my arm with all the
I know. He's making me very nervous. Well, at least we did that. So there we go. Do you like it up to the side? You probably don't, do you?
Me?
Yeah.
Right.
I do. That's a no. I like it. I do like it.
For that stuff over there.
That is so funny. God, I wish I could tape this. I have a little gnome that somebody gave me from... He's got it. It's sitting on a dresser, and he's slowly trying to pull it down, and he's getting it, too. Oh, I wish I could show them live.
I don't know why he just doesn't yank it. He's like a little bit scared. I was thinking of.
No, it's just he's being very... Because he's a...
Oh, yeah. Did you just see him?
No.
He went to yank it, and it moved, and he went like that. Like he's scared it's going to hit him in the head.
I used the card we made in Cleveland last April. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that's it. So then all you have left to do is put those small A beers on right around there. I like both cards too. Of course I do. But that's it. That's the end. Another
she wrote.
Another class. 402 in the books. It's ridiculous how fast these go. It is. Oh,
Aww,
he really wants that.
He does.
Now he wants the cow. Aw, that one is going to pull things down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
All right.
we will see. I don't think we're going to the casino because I have a headache. At least I got the yes from her. I don't think we're going to go. So we'll see some of you guys tomorrow because of Crafter's Classroom. And if not, we will see you next Friday for the make-along, which we'll do dies. And here we could go up to the face cam. And
He's so cute.
He is very cute. It's very cute.
Like he can just yank it. See how scared he gets when it starts to tip?
It's very cute.
He's very cute right now.
He's very cute all the time. So that's it, guys. So have a very, very good weekend. And we'll see most of you tomorrow. And
yeah, have a good night.
That's it. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.